Hey, hello everyone, Sean Symons, PPG Grandpa. Welcome to the behind the scenes pre-show audio part. We're going to go live here in just a moment. We're going to be doing a little something different. We're going to have Brian Haybill Waller as the host as I go and post a link everywhere. So as I'm doing that, Brian Haybill Waller is going to introduce everybody. They are going to let you know who they are, where they are, and how you can get up with them. We're also going to be giving away some shirts and a mixing bottle also, but we'll be telling you more about that in about 10 minutes. So we have 10 minutes of pre-show. If you don't want to listen to this, no problem. Just fast forward 10 minutes and you'll be at the main podcast. All right, Brian Haybill Waller, we're going to go live here on YouTube.
Clear Prop TV.
I know, right? Hey, this is going to be episode 41.
Woo!
I cannot believe episode 41. All right.
Either.
Oh my goodness, come on. I hope I have internet. I just restarted everything. I don't want to have a mishap like
Netflix.
He's always watching Netflix. Okay, hold on one second. I'm almost there. Gonna log into Zoom and episode 41 with Mark,
41.
George, and Paraswag.
Jumping on.
USA.
This is my 20th episode.
Woo,
Sweet.
dude, you've been rolling. All right, we are going live on YouTube. Brian Waller, it is all you, my brother. See you in 10 minutes.
Take it away.
Awesome. So just to clarify, Brian Haybill Waller, I am legally changing my middle name to Haybill, apparently. It seems to be sticking. Welcome to the show, everybody. We got a good group here of people here today. We'll start off with Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. Tell us a quick little line about yourself, brother.
Hello, everyone. Well, let's see. I like to cook for my family. I'm not a chef, but I don't trust a skinny one. And I do a little bit of everything. I do paramotoring. I cook. I hunt, camp, you name it. I'm there. You can find me on YouTube at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane.
Awesome.
Back to you, Brian.
All right. Peace. Hey, next we have our cheerleader, Lindy Anderson. Lindy. Woohoo!
Hi, guys. Yes, I'm Linda.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What brings you to this show?
Okay. I'm Lindy. You can say Lindy Anderson, aka Paramom, and I can go by Mama Knows because I always put that on my Facebook page, when I'm talking about my son Robert Michaels, who hosts paraglidingtalk.com on Thursday night. So that's how I kind of got started hanging out with you guys. Just got really interested in the para world. So here I am.
And Linda is the person to reach out to on Facebook if you want to be on the show, for sure.
That's right. That's right.
Tommy Mosley in the house.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
I got on this podcast with Sean. I'm local with him. Started off as a mountain pilot and needed more airtime. Got a motor. I'm still at the point in my flying now to where I want to shoot videos to share with my friends, but I'm still forgetting to turn it on because I'm looking at cool stuff. So ppgtommy.com is where you can find me, but there's not a lot of content yet. So I'm working on it.
Working on getting your own YouTube channel up and going, huh?
Yeah, trying.
All right. Next on the panel, we have Chris. My dog is choking. Hello, sir. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, Brian. How you doing? So
Good,
I also am one of those guys that does a YouTube channel, and primarily I focus on paramotoring. And my journey in paramotoring, I also been doing a lot of wing reviews lately, and soon I'll start doing frame and paramotor reviews as well. So you can see my channel at my YouTube. My dog is choking, all one word.
Awesome. And our guest on the show tonight is going to be Mark George. And we'll go ahead and get a quick introduction from him and come back to him and get a lot more information. So Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, good evening, guys. I trained with the infamous Kyle Oakley probably about 2 years ago, and I've just been flying ever since. I have fallen in love with it, with most people do, and I just decided that we needed to get more people into the sport. We need to try to make it more affordable, and we decided to start a company, and we're moving forward and we're starting to grow. And that's pretty much where we go. But I come from a background of RC airplanes, over 20 years in that money pit. So I spent a lot of money flying airplanes and helicopters and got bored with it, and I didn't want to be grounded anymore. So I started talking about ultralights and discovered paragliders and paramotors, and here I am. So good to have
man,
me.
we got a lot to
I
talk
appreciate
about.
you having me. Thank you.
All right. I see, I think JP Tulo is in the house. JP, are you able to say hey? I can't quite tell in the background. Okay. Well, maybe he's not available. Well, that brings me to Mark McElroy. And I was lucky enough to meet Mark. He was on our show quite a while back. I'm not sure which episode number. He had a mishap taken off out of his front yard, and I met him at a fly-in. If you got a fly-in in North Carolina recently. Great guy, and he's got his own thing going on with Paralife, and let's let him tell you about that. Mark, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing good, Brian. Thank you for having me. I'm Mark McElroy. I'm a new pilot. Only been flying since February. And unfortunately, I crashed one. So I had the pleasure of meeting everybody on this show. But since then, everything has been real good. Now I fly a Power to Fly Titan. And I also have a new Pluma 2. And actually, I haven't flown my Pluma 2 yet. Hopefully, I'll get it broke in this weekend. But I really enjoy the sport, and I just came up with a t-shirt design. I had somebody do it for me, but come up with a t-shirt design and made some vinyl decals and cups. And so just have a little bit going on there. Just something to play with.
Yeah. Awesome.
What?
Mark, I found you, Mark, remember, on Facebook.
Yes,
That's how
ma'am.
you made it on our show. See, that's how I roll. I just get on Facebook and look for you guys, and there you are. And thank you so much for hanging with us and staying with us now.
Yeah,
We
my
love you to
pleasure.
have you on our team.
Yeah, so Mark just sent me a shirt. I appreciate that, man. I really like the decal too. Plan on sticking that on the back of the camper. I'm a sucker for anything kind of sticker that has a paramotor in the picture.
There you go. That's fun. That's fun.
Well, that's cool. Well, guys, I appreciate all you coming to the show. And I look forward to hearing Mark's story. I'm sorry, we have two Marks on here, Mark George. But Mark McElroy, are you going to be able to make it down to Swanee, you think? There's a big fly-in coming up.
I was planning on going to Swanee this weekend and to Hodges next weekend, and now they pushed Swanee back on top of that little fly-in at Hodges, and so I'm
Gotcha.
pretty much committed to go to Hodges. So I believe that's where I'm going this time. And if anybody wants, I put YouTube videos out, and I'm new to it, and I enjoy doing it, and I mainly do it for my father down in Florida. But you can find me on YouTube at Paralife PPG, and then you can find the little bit of apparel store at PPG at paralifeppg.com.
That's awesome. And I've got on one of the shirts right now. I like the design for sure.
Thank you.
I hope you sell a lot of shirts, no doubt. Are you going to be coming up with any more designs, or what's your plans for your store?
We're not going to do any more designs right now. We just have that one design only, and we have it in 3 colors in the shirts, and then we do 30-ounce Yeti style cups or Ozark Trail cups with spill-proof lids on them with the decal on there. We have that in 6 colors, and then 6 colors of vinyl decals. And right now on the store, we only have like a 4x6 decal, but I already have some decals that are about 14 inches and some other decals that are like 24 inches. And so those aren't on the site yet, but if anybody wants anything that's not there, I can get it.
That's very cool.
And I'm working on Shane's.
Is this for Shane's new Paracamper?
Maybe.
Yeah, I sent Shane some pictures. I'm just finishing up a Paracamper, and I got it all decaled up, and so I sent him a couple pictures of it. But it probably has it's got about 8 or more 24-inch stickers on it.
So for our guests
brag.
here in internet land, what is a Paracamper?
Go ahead, Mark.
Anybody?
Mark,
Oh,
go ahead.
I bought a 6x12 V-nose cargo trailer. I got it from somebody else that was about 3 months old. And I put a dinette in it, refrigerator, freezer, shower stall, a sink, air condition, insulated it. It's a little bit of a, travel trailer made out of a cargo trailer. And I mean, they're all over the spectrum. They're very simple to, I've seen some that, apparently those guys know a lot more about creating furniture than I do.
Well, from talking to you at the fly-in, it sounds like you're a pretty good fabricator now. You're a master welder? You can weld a lot of titanium and stuff?
I don't know about a master welder, but I am a welder for a living. I work in the airline industry, and I'm a welder.
So did those skills help you out building your Paracamper?
It either helped me out or hindered me. I'm not sure which one, because like on my dinette, I fabbed it all out of 1 by 1.5 tubing, and then covered it all up with wood, where if you knew what you were doing better with wood, you would build the whole thing out of wood. But I built it out of metal because that's what I know how to work with.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing some pictures and stuff on Facebook or Instagram, or you said you have a website. So
yeah, and
keep us updated.
The Paracamper, I got it about, it's 95% done right now. When I had it about 80% done, my mom and dad gave me a travel trailer. And so now, realistically, I'm probably going to put this thing for sale as soon as I get it finished.
Uh-oh.
Because the travel trailer is just, it's a little bigger and nicer than my Paracamper.
Understood. I've been living out of a Winnebago for 3.5 years, and I'm not gunning to go live in a little bitty trailer. I don't think give up some of those conveniences. So it's easy to get spoiled for sure.
Well, it's not so much living in it. It's just more or less most of the guys just use them for the fly-ins and stuff. I mean, I have a 33-foot camper.
No, Brian lives in his camper.
No, I know. I'm saying what these paratrailers are for is solely for driving out of state, going to a fly-in and coming back. Like, I don't have a bathroom in mine. I'm not going to have a shower. I'm not even having a sink. All that stuff's going to be outside. My main concern is trying to get my paramotor in and out of my big camper. It only has, I think, a 30-inch door or 32-inch door. It's a pain in the butt at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to try to get that out of there without waking up the wife and the daughter and getting it back in. It's just a pain in the butt. So I bought a cargo trailer. I'm going to carpet it all up and have some amenities in it, but it's going to be very, very basic because I want to be able to get my paramotor out of the toy hauler part of the back, the drop down gate, and I don't have to worry about it.
Now in Florida, can you pull a third trailer behind you?
Negative. Nope.
I've seen people pulling a boat behind their trailer, behind their
And
truck.
I think you can in Florida if it's legal in the state you come from.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you're Floridian, I don't believe it's legal to pull a camper and a boat or a trailer of some sort behind it.
Gotcha. Hey, Brian. Hey, Bill, Brian. Thank you so much for hosting our pre-show. Welcome, everybody, to PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, aka clearproptv.com. If you ever wonder where you can see this, you can just go to clearproptv.com. It goes to our Facebook page every single Monday. That way you don't even have to search all over YouTube. Man, look at our panel that we got today. It is amazing. Look at everybody's smiling face. There we go. There's everybody's smiling face. Hey, since we're here, JP, can you give us one of those screenshots for us? JP is going to screenshot us.
Give us a little intro of yourself too, JP, because we missed you on the pre-show.
My bad. Sorry, I'm late, guys.
That's right.
My name is-
Take a picture real
All right,
quick.
ready?
And then
Let's
talk.
take a picture real quick.
Everybody smile.
1, 2,
Cheese.
3, cheese. Perfect.
I didn't hear the shutter. This
Oh, it's
time.
because it's in my ears.
Oh, the shutter.
I got audio
in
in my.
Gotcha.
It's
All
a
right.
Bluetooth. Word. My name's JP Tula, by the way. I'm considered by some to possibly be the greatest pilot in the world.
Trained by God himself.
Trained by God himself. The skills that I have, you just can't learn. You can't go to an instructor and learn these things. I'm sorry,
Maybe
but
being honest, you're just saying what like it is.
no, I kid.
Are you talking down about Aviator now or what?
What?
The skills
All
can't be
right.
learned.
In case
No,
y'all
I'm a
just,
newbie. Yeah.
got here, guys, this is ClearProp TV's Paramotor Podcast. We got in here. We have Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. Welcome, Shane.
Thank you, sir.
I usually call him Skinny Shane. Apparently, he doesn't like that. But he's skinny to me in my book. We also have Brian Hey Bill Waller. Welcome, Brian.
So guys,
Linda Anderson, our cheerleader. Woot, woot, woot.
Yeah.
Chris.
AKA Paramount.
Paramom. We got Chris. My dog's choking. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Sean.
Welcome. We got Tommy Mosley, my friend that does XCs with me. What's up, Tommy? You're muted. We can't hear you, dude. Oh man, you got to unmute yourself. There you go.
Rookie mistake.
Always a rookie mistake. We got Mark McElroy. What's up, Mark? Woot, woot.
Hey, Sean.
And of course, JP Tulo, he is our technical engineer, flying guy, and the only guy on the panel that I know so far that has thrown a reserve, not at an SIV course. Woo.
Sean,
We also have an
Sean,
awesome guest today. What's that, Linda?
Sorry, Mark wasn't our first guest on the show. Wasn't that Mark McElroy?
Mark was
he our
on our
first one?
Mark was on one of our shows. Absolutely, yes.
The one that I found. Thank you very much. on
Yes.
Facebook.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Without you, the show
Yeah.
would
What
be
would we
full.
do without you, Linda?
Yeah, no.
We have Mark George. He is our guest today. Welcome, Mark, from Paraswag USA. Woot, woot, woot.
How are y'all? How are you? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Man, he has. I
check.
think he has the best microphone on here. I'm gonna have to upgrade. I can't have my guest having a better microphone than me, but I guess we.
I know, right?
I guess he's beat us today. Anyways, welcome panel. Welcome Mark George, the only guy I know that has two first names as a full name. That's pretty awesome. Today we are going to be talking with Mark, and he's with Perisway. He has a bunch of stuff that he's going to be giving away today too, and also Mark McElroy is going to be giving away shirts. So we'll be spinning our first spin at maybe about 7:30. So if y'all are interested in winning something, please do me a favor, go over to the chat in YouTube, and if you want to win something from Mark, what do they need to put in the chat?
If you're talking to me, it could just be Paralife PPG.
Paralife PPG. If you want to be entered into, I'm sorry, there's two Marks. If you want to be entered into Mark's drawing, would be Mark McElroy, Paralife PPG. So put Paralife PPG in the chat. If you want some Paraswag from Paraswag USA, put Paraswag USA. Hell, put them both there. Win something. It's a podcast. Anyway, welcome panel. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome Mark George, and thank you for being on the show as our guest.
Hey, I was kind of flattered when you reached out to ask me to come on the show. I didn't know what I was going to do when I got on here, but I guess I'll just wing it.
Love
See
it.
what you did there.
We
That's what we normally do.
yep, we
You got
have
Chris right in with us.
Got 15 in the chat tonight, Sean.
15. All right. Hey, real quick before we go, let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Who wants to say hello to everybody from the chat? Brian, can you say everybody?
Yeah, we got a Dar Anthony. We got Flying Flamingo is back. We got some guy named Brian Waller, Amy George, Kelly Cox, Bill H, Jeff Joliffe.
Jeff
Never
Jolliffe.
trust-
Jeff Jolliffe is from my clan. What's up, Jeff?
Okay. It says JP.
Yeah, we just
tell
flew
him
last
about
night,
the
actually.
windmills. Yes, if you told him about the windmills. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll have to
Eric
figure you guys
Lear,
out.
John Wayne, Bart Berry. Maybe I got you all. Sorry if I left you out.
I heard of some guy named Barry. Was it a Harry Berry, a Scary Berry, Dingle? I can't remember what it is.
You keep changing it. We never know.
I know, right? What the heck? Anyway, real quick, I got some people that I want to say thank you to, and we are going to thank our sponsors. We got actually a bunch of sponsors. I cannot believe that we're up to episode 41. We got a bunch of sponsors. So real quick, of course, we got Paraswag USA, Mark George. Thank you very much. True North Paramotors with John Hudson, Paralife PPG, and of course, that's our very own Mark McElroy. Photo Fox, that's your source for CBD oil. And of course, all these links are down below. And of course, ClearProp TV also has his very own swag store at I Love PPG. And also Andrew Fuller at Skylab and the Angel Paramotor at ppgangel.com. All right, and now on with the show. Dum dum dum. I guess we need some music or something eventually.
I would say
Mark-
one minor correction there is
Uh-oh.
it's not Photo Fox, it's Fido Fox.
Fido Fox. Thank you very
Yep.
much. He didn't tell me what it was supposed to sound like. He just gave me the link.
Yeah, phytocannabinoid is the
Fido.
technical, and that's where it came from, I think.
I stand corrected. You know what? I know every once in a while I make a mistake, and I'm big enough to say, hey, guess what, guys? I made a mistake. All the links are down below in the description. Check them out. Mark, welcome to the show, brother man. What do we got going on?
What's up? What do y'all do on this show? Y'all just talk about stuff or what?
There's
Man,
something about
man, that
paramotors that
microphone
we
does
talk
sound
about.
good.
Oh, we're back to that. Oh,
Something
Paramotor.
about paramotors, I guess.
Well,
Tell us a little bit about yourself. And I see
let's-
some paramotors in the background.
Well, I grew up as an Air Force brat, first off. So I guess that's where my aeronautical interest began pretty young because I was always around Air Force people, always on the flight lines and looking at stuff. But, I never got to where I wanted to pilot. And then I guess right in high school, one summer, I went to work at the local airport as a fueler. And then I started really getting the fever for wanting to do it. And they offered me lessons. It was a pretty cheap deal too, $50 a lesson. And I went and looked at the airplane. If I remember correctly, it was a Tomahawk. And I went and looked at the inside of that airplane. It's like I could see through the floor. And I was like, there is no way I'm getting in that airplane and trying to learn how to fly. So that was into that. And I got into RC planes. I flew RC planes, and I mean, I did the trailers. I built the trailer, carried the big 100cc airplanes. I did all that, went to the flying events, learned how to do all the maneuvers. Then I got into helicopters, just kind of rambling through this, but it all brought me to where I am now because I was bored with RC. I had learned everything I could really do with it. I was tired of pouring money into it, and I wanted to fly. And I said, the cheapest way I think I can fly is getting ultralight. So I reached out to some people and started looking at ultralights, and actually a buddy in the RC club, by the way, I'm from Texarkana, so I'm a member of the Texarkana RC Flying Club. And Corey Ashley came up to me and said, man, have you ever looked at paragliding or paramotoring? And I'm like, what's that? And so I looked it up, and of course I come across the one and only Tucker Gott. Started watching Tucker, watched a few things, and then I started looking for a trainer. I found a guy locally, kind of went out and worked with him a little bit, and I didn't really like his style of training. He was trying to train too many people at one time, and I didn't really feel like I was getting out of it what I needed. And after a couple of days, I was like, I'm going to look for something else. And I ran across Kyle's videos, Kyle Oakley. And I live about an hour and a half from Kyle. So he's pretty convenient for me. I hate to say it, but I'm one of those quick, fast guys that's got in the air. After 4 lessons, I was flying. Wow. 3 lessons, I was kiting. I picked up reverse kiting real simple. The forward launching had given me a little bit of problem, but after 3 kiting lessons, I did 2 tow sessions, and after the 2 tow sessions, I mean, I'm on my own. I made the classic mistake of buying my equipment before I trained. I had a 180,000 pound Fresh Breeze, and that's what I learned on. I mean, that thing was like, I think really dry weight, I think it was 73 pounds before you put any fuel in it. It was ridiculous. Kyle's like, Mark, if you can learn to fly this, you can fly anything. And so I did. I got into the air. I traded that off. I got into a Scout Carbon. I turtled it out beach flying one time. I crunched it, did about $1,600 worth of damage. And I was like, holy cow, man. I mean, $1,600 worth of damage, and I didn't even damage the whole thing. I'm like, goodness. So I got rid of that. I didn't even rebuild it. And by the way, side note, Kyle tried to get me to super glue and duct tape my Scout back together and go fly. And I'm like, you're freaking crazy. I am not doing that. So, but because he knew I was heartbroken, I got down there, I got about 5 flights in, and then I was done. I was grounded. Everybody's like, hey, you can fly mine. You can fly mine. I am not going to fly other people's stuff. I just hate doing that. I don't want to be responsible for it. Right.
Yeah.
So I went through another paramotor, and then I started thinking, I'm watching all these guys go through school, and I watch them save their money up. And a lot of, there's some, there's people out there that have done well for themselves, and they can afford to do things. And they, you got your duck hunters out there that have all the money in the world and can go anywhere. But then you got those guys that didn't have hardly anything, but they can still have fun, right? It's just how much money do you want to spend? But unfortunately, in this sport, you've got to spend some money if you want to be safe and you want to have something that's durable and that's going to last, right? It's not going to be cheap. And there's a lot of used stuff out there, but we all know how that game goes, right? We've all been there, I'm sure. So, and not saying that there's not any good used stuff out there. There is, right? But it's best to go new, and then you know what you got, right? So I've watched all these guys going through schools, and I've got 3 schools around me, to be honest. And they save up their money, they go through the school, and then when they've got the desire, they've got the passion, and they're wanting to fly, and they get out of school, and they've got $3,500, $4,000, maybe $5,000 if they're lucky. And we all know that that's unrealistic if you're going to buy a brand new paramotor, right? So I started searching for a way to come up with something different, find something out there that was durable, safe, affordable, and it's good for students and good for, all around, acro pilots and everything, right? And I went through one paramotor, we tested it, and it just didn't work out. I'm not going to get into that one. But then we came across the Rebel, which you see with the harness on behind me. You can't really see it, but we'll go through it here if you guys want to later. But I found it. It's affordable. We've had a few issues with shipping because of COVID and all the other things that go along with that. It being Europe, 90% of the paramotor stuff that we get is from Europe, right? So sometimes we get it quickly. Sometimes we get to wait. We get to hurry up and wait. But that's what got all this started. I was like, man, I got with another buddy of mine. He owns an apparel shop. He does screen printing, and he's a good Christian guy. He really does a lot of work with the churches and apparel like that. But he's very talented, and he's very good at designing stuff. And we just put our heads together and decided we were going to do something. And we started putting Paraswag USA together. And, we've got some roadblocks ahead of us that we've had to come across. We're in the learning process. I've got, fortunately, this being a good tight-knit community the way it is, even though I have businesses out there that will probably ultimately, be selling stuff, the same thing I'm selling, and we're all trying to fight for business, we can all work together. And they've all helped me get to where I'm at right now. They've helped me. They've kind of went through the struggles of getting a business going in the paramotor world. And, I'm appreciative to all those guys out there that have helped us.
And can you show us your paramotors behind you?
Sure. I'm going to try to play with this camera and see how well it works.
Is that the Mevo that you're using right now?
It is the Mevo. Is it pretty clear?
I'm very impressed, actually.
This is the new one that I was telling you about, the Mevo Start. So I should be able to go right here and just zoom in on the paramotor there. Let me see.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm going to go turn it around so you guys can kind of see the side and the back. Okay. Give me just a second.
So he makes these frames himself.
So your website is paraswagusa.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So I can show his website if you want me to share a screen.
So yeah, that's the Rebel. As you can see, it has a really good profile to it, right? The gas tank is built into the back. It's not the main frame. A lot of guys are getting this confused with some other paramotor brands out there. The gas tank is actually not the main frame. There's actually a main frame behind that, and I'm going to turn that around and point that out to you. Okay.
If you guys are trying to watch this, go to clearproptv.com so you can actually see this. If you're listening to this, you're probably listening to this on paratalk.org. So come on over to ClearProp TV and look at what we're looking at. Now, how many gallons is that gas tank?
That gas tank is going to be a 12.5 liter. They're working on actually a 17 liter right now. I haven't gotten any of that information. They like to tease me with stuff, and I hate it when they do that because I want to see it. But they're working on some new stuff. That's a good thing about Evo Aviation is they're always working to try to do things better. You know, if we've found an issue with like a pulley for the pull start or something like that, they're willing to take care of that. You know, they want to do better. They've really done a good job on this frame, though. If you look right there to the left of the exhaust, you're going to see the red swing arm is plugged into the main frame. That, if you can picture in your mind, is like a starfish back there. You've got one plug for each leg. You've got 3 spars that plug in, and they're all plugging into that starfish frame back there, right? So that is your main frame. The gas tank actually connects to that main frame. Okay.
And can I ask you something, Mark? Because I'm not really good with liters and stuff. What is that in gallons? Your
Oh, why'd you do that to me? Chris, Chris, help us. What's that in gallons?
About 3.5, right? 12 liter, right?
12.5 liters.
Yeah, I think you're right around 3.5, close to it.
And a 17 liter is how many gallons?
That's
Pretty
in
close.
17 right at close to 5 gallons, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
So
17 is 4.5.
4.5 gallons. Okay. It's close. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but anyway, the frame's light, man. It's made out of stainless steel. I know a lot of guys are familiar with the Parajet Maverick. And you know, at this time in the game with all the paramotors and everything that are on the market, you're always going to see a little bit of another paramotor in 1 or 2 paramotors, because everybody has some good ideas out there. You know, Parajet had a good idea with the snap-on netting, so we have the snap-on netting that we include with that. But with that atom on there, I know the question is going to come up: is how much does it weigh? So with the Atom 80, dry weight, no fuel, just like you see it without the reserve, I didn't have the reserve on it when I weighed it, is 47.7 pounds, which is very light. I don't even really feel it on my back. It's so comfortable because of the way the contour of the tank is with your back.
Can we see the harness real quick? The thickness of the shoulder pads?
On the dudek?
Yeah. You said it's really light. And I know that with my motor, the only thing that makes it really light for me is kind of the shoulder pads, because that's where those look really thick. Yeah, they look pretty thick. What do you think, guys? Does that look like it's pretty thick
Is that
compared
a
to y'all's
Dudek
harness?
Power Comfort?
I'm not sure.
So with it being so light, most of the time when you start talking about light being so light, you lose integrity or strength. Are you able to do, say, a power forward with this frame? Is it strong enough?
I think his earphones are off. What do we
Yep.
got going?
Yep.
Here,
Yep.
Brian?
Headphones back on. What's up?
Okay, good.
All right, so we're looking at the harness on his dudek harness on his webpage.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. Any universal harness should work on this frame. There's a good picture of the gas tank. So any universal harness will work on it. The majority of people that's been ordering from us have been using the dudek. I've been flying the APCO super light harness because I also had a power to fly, which we were carrying, but I think we're going to focus on our own deal here.
And you make these yourself, right?
No, that's I wish.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought you made
wish.
these.
So here's the thing. These right here are made in Bulgaria.
Okay.
Bulgaria is where they've been designed. That doesn't mean that in the future that they're not going to be manufactured over here. It's just going to depend on what goes on with the rest of the world right now,
Exactly. Gotcha.
because we are onto a nice product here. It's a really good design, and that's the power to fly there, the LAF, light as a feather.
Light as a feather. Okay.
Light as a
I didn't know
feather.
that. LAF.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. But we've got some different things coming. We're fixing to be picking up another frame company. I'm not going to really get into that right now. But we're going to a fly-in this coming weekend, and we're going to be down there flying with a bunch of friends and stuff. And I'm hoping to do a little business while I'm down there, and maybe pick up another brand. We'll just have to wait and see on that.
You care to share what fly-in that is?
That's in Quintana, Texas. There's a company down there y'all might be familiar with. It's a Houston PPG. Fabrizio is the trainer down there. We met those guys last year. My wife, she's in there watching in the other room, I'm sure. She went with us down there last year to Galveston, and we did our first beach flying, and it ruined me. I mean, I've never been a beach bum or wanted to hang out at the beach, but now I want to hang out at the beach so I can fly because it was the best ever. And she talked trash all the way down there that she was going to do a tandem if they were doing tandems. And we get down there and she sees Breezy down there doing tandem. And she goes, I don't know about all that. She goes, that looks scary. And he came over there and said, I'll tell you what, did you bring anything to drink? She goes, yeah, we brought some Grey Goose. He said, you make a drink and I'll make a drink for you. And you meet me in 30 minutes and we'll go fly. And that's what she did. And I told her, I said, sweetheart, you're going to take a couple of steps. You're going to sit back in the lawn chair and you're going to fly around and take video and pictures. And that's what it's going to be like. And she said, that's exactly what it was like. And now she's addicted. And all she talks about is learning to kite, learning to fly. She's eating me up about it. So we're going to have to get her in the air some way or another.
Absolutely. Definitely need to do that. That's actually pretty good because, my wife has no desire whatsoever to go flying or be around me and talk about paramotors. So that's why I have a paramotor podcast. If my wife talked about paramotors, we wouldn't be here.
Well, thank you, wife.
She's watching
actually,
Netflix.
One thing I can say about my wife, and her name is Amy, by the way, is she has been supportive about my paramotoring from the get-go. And I'll be honest with you, if we had the money and the capital behind us, she would quit her job and travel and do paramotoring with me 24/7. I can almost guarantee it.
I think that all of us, if we had the capital and the money, like Brian Hay Bill Waller, that's all we'd be doing is driving around, flying all over the place because we're retired.
I want to know where you pick one of those up at. They were out of stock whenever I checked.
What, the wife?
Rebel?
Yeah, the wife that wants to fly paramotors and travel.
I got the last one.
The wife, gotcha.
Well, she does have a sister, but she's married to an attorney, so I don't think she's going to go anywhere.
Well, you tried.
I think I got the last one.
Oh, we can.
I don't know. Chris's wife shows a little interest in flying, doesn't she, Chris?
Man, she is not gonna. She'll do tandem, but there's no way. She'll travel, but not to. Yeah, I mean, me and my little hobbies that I get into, she's like, okay, you do your thing, I'll do mine, type thing.
Well, I guess that's okay too.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
As long as they let us do what we want to do, then they're a good wife, regardless if they want to hang with us or not.
So when do y'all start giving stuff away there, Grandpa?
Well, it's 7:30, so good talking about it. I mean, like perfect timing. I guess we can give away something from Paraswag real quick.
About a mixing bottle.
Let's give away a mixing bottle from Paraswag. JP, are you there? Are you back? Can you do a spinning wheel? He put in the chat that he was frozen, so I don't know if he's able to.
Hey,
Can anybody else do a spinning wheel?
Are we going to do a spinning wheel without JP?
Hey, how about a trivia question?
Oh,
I can do a cartwheel.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, you go ahead. So Mark George from Paraswag USA is going to be giving away a mixing bottle. And what does it say on the mixing bottle? I saw you put it up there a little bit.
I'm rooting for you, Flying Flamingo. Good luck.
Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's a mixing bottle for, is that oil?
Yes, it is. It has all your measurements written out for you.
Ooh,
I'm rooting for Amy George.
I'll just
Is
go in
Amy
there and
George
hand,
in
I would
there?
appreciate that because then I don't have to ship it. I can just go in there and hand it to her.
I'm rooting for Charlie Walsh.
All right, guys, this is your last 2 seconds. If you want something, if you want to try to go for this, put Paraswag USA in the chat and we'll put your name in there. You got 30 seconds. And then we'll spin. So
Yeah.
Mark George, you're giving away a mixing bottle and what else today? And also a t-shirt.
Are we going to give both of those away right now? I didn't know we were doing
No,
that.
not right now. No.
Oh, yes. I have some
He
t-shirts.
said he's
back
going to
here
give
on-
away 2 things.
Yeah, I got them hanging back here. Look here.
Good job, JP, by the way, getting the wheel going in the background.
All right. Very
And
nice.
Shane, were you going to say
I have
something?
stickers too.
I want to go back to, well, after this, I have a question about the frames and but I apparently didn't get that to go across earlier.
Very nice. I like that.
Curiosity
Oh,
question, if
Okay,
you will.
definitely remind us. Definitely remind us, Shane.
Every time I
Thanks,
talk
All right,
into
that's
this,
Thanks,
a-
Brian Wall.
every time I talk
Thanks
into this
for being on
microphone, I
board
feel
for
like I'm on the
Kenny.
radio or something.
You sound like you're on the radio.
Yeah.
I might have to pick up another career.
It's like, welcome to Paraswag USA.
Yeah. there you
Tonight, we're going to be giving away some really cool stuff. Stand by.
Welcome to ParaswagUSA.com.
That's not bad, Sean.
As a radio DJ in
Brian,
my
you have a
prior life.
Brian has he's got a radio voice, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian Haybale Waller has the radio DJ voice. Welcome to Clear Prop TV and Paraswag
No,
I
USA.
love it.
You do realize
Paraswag in the house.
you do realize that JP is talking to us through the wheel, right?
No.
The last name he keeps typing messages to us like let me know when to spin. Or, thanks, caller.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
This is how he is communicating with us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thanks,
job,
Brian,
JP.
for noticing.
All right, JP, go ahead and spin the wheel. If they haven't put it in, they can put in
I love it.
something in the.
That's why I love it. So,
This is for a quick mix bottle.
So-
Quick mix bottle.
Thanks,
you,
Brian,
Brian,
for spinning as a name on the wheel now.
Thanks, Brian, for noticing is on the wheel. All right.
That's hilarious, dude.
If you land on that, I win.
Thanks, Brian, for noticing. You've won. Is he spinning it? I can't tell. Is it being spun?
Yeah, it's spinning. Yes.
All right, guys. We're spinning it for a mixing bottle where you can mix your oil and gas if you are a paramotor pilot. If you're not,
I need to I need to point out that it doesn't say thanks, Brian. Read that again.
thanks, Brian.
It's the most common misspelling of my name. Is
Thanks,
Brian.
Brain. Thanks, Brain.
If it wasn't for my smartphone, I would type brain every time for Brian, but it shows a little brain as the
We'll just do that.
You're gonna win.
Well-
Ruchi Flies? Come on.
Uh-oh, looks like it's going to stop on us.
Rush, you got it.
Ruchi, come on, dude. You got to be on the panel. If you're going to be out there winning stuff, you
Brando.
got to jump on, brother.
No.
They still moving, isn't it?
Wow.
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna need some
Alright.
addresses. You know, I go on a few of these shows and we give a lot of stuff away, and I get to keep a lot of it because I never get addresses or names or anything.
I'm actually writing them down because the last couple of episodes I haven't been getting people. Okay, Ruchi, do me a favor. You got to email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com with who you won it from, which is Paraswag USA, what you won, a mixing bottle, and your email address. No, I'm sorry, your actual mailing address. We can't email it to you. What am I thinking?
No, that wasn't Paraswag USA. That was Paraswag USA.
From Paraswag USA, you've won the mixing bottle.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, let's go
Pay
ahead and
attention to the chat there where he put in spin again question mark.
Yeah. Not yet.
no, let's talk. Let's go ahead and have Shane ask that question, and get people some time to put in some information. If you want to get a t-shirt from Paraswag USA, make sure you put Paraswag USA. If you want to get a t-shirt from Paralife PPG, make sure you put in Paralife PPG. We're going to be spinning again very shortly. Shane, what was the question, sir?
Yeah, I had a question earlier when we were talking about the cages and how are the frames and how light they were. Usually when the frames you're starting to talk about weight being so light, they usually lose integrity or strength in the cages. Are you able to do a powered forward? Not that I do, but I see people doing them all the time. And I was just kind of curious if your frame is strong enough to do a powered forward.
Yes, definitely it is. That frame, I had people, we went to the endless foot drag. I guess you guys have heard of that, right?
Once.
So we went to the endless foot drag this year, and we had guys coming up to the frame like you saw on the website there. It was just bare, and they put their knee where the motor mounts, and they pulled the cage, and they couldn't collapse the cage. You're not going to collapse that cage.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Is it double hooped or is it just single hoop?
It's just single hoop. It's a single hoop. Check this out. And don't talk to me because I won't have my headphones on, whoever does that.
All right, so let's talk about him real quick.
Hey, real quick,
While he's doing this, I've seen this frame because Mark was at my house this weekend. It is stainless steel. It is not going to bend. It is very strong. So I'm going to try to do a review of both of those frames. So he has two different ones there. I'm going to try to review both of those.
And I'm going to try to steal one of his motors too, so I can do a review too, since my exhaust is broke.
So I know that there's special effects involved sometimes, but when I was pulling on that hoop together right then, I was pulling with everything I have. It's going to really take a lot to collapse that hoop, and it's the way it's designed. And just to put it out there, and I hate to do it, but I'm glad it happened. The guy who kind of helped me come up with the idea with Paraswag and everything, USA, is Stephen Posey, and he's 320 pounds. He's one of Kyle's heaviest students that has learned how to fly. And I kind of watched that first flight was a little scary watching him get off the ground, but he did it. And he's got one of these frames, and we was out flying. It was me and him. He called me up. He goes, man, let's go fly. He said, let's just go fly after work. So we did. Well, he's coming in for his landing, and he misjudges it and flares a little bit too early, and he butt lands that Rebel 2 RS on the ground, and he just skidded. It was like, boop, 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 boop. We got it over there. We sat it down. 0 damage, no prop broken, no net broken. It's the way that's designed, the way the feet are designed on that. It's really hard to take a heavy hit and get your prop into your net or your spars or the legs of that. And it's just the way it's designed.
And Mark and I, we talked for, I don't know, probably a couple hours, just a couple of days ago. And one of the cool things that is on this that I've never seen before is he has wheels on it.
Okay, now that's the Alpha. That's the Alpha.
That's the Alpha.
That's the Alpha. That's next
wheels.
to it.
He has wheels. Can you tell us a little about the wheels? And
yeah, let me switch these out real quick. And
okay.
I think while I'm doing this, I'm gonna let Chris, because I know he's dying to tell this story. Go ahead and let him tell this story and get it over with. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So there was another butt landing that I know about in this frame. And Mark was over at my house this weekend, and we're coming into my LZ. And if anybody's seen my channel, you kind of know that my LZ is right in front of my house. I have about 80 acres right in front of my house. It's just a cleared field. And we're coming in and we're flying over my house, and he ran out of gas right above my house. Well, my house is surrounded a bit by electric lines, both on two sides. He comes around over the house, runs out of gas, and then totally lands in my front yard sideways. I didn't even think this was possible. Barely missed the fence and the electric lines. It could have been really, really bad. So, but I have to tell you something else too. The reason why I had Mark over is I'm very interested in that that Rebel frame. The reason is it's doing something that I've never seen a manufacturer do on a frame before, and that is shift the weight upward. The most controllable weight in a paramotor is going to be the gasoline. Outside of yourself and what you're wearing, the most weight you can control in a paramotor is the gasoline. And what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing them move that gasoline up into the middle of the back. So when you actually wear it, because there's 2 times the weight actually means something to you. One is when you're carrying it, both at takeoff and landing. The other is going to be when you're doing a weight shift in the air. So if you take a pendulum and if you put the gas underneath your butt, like it is on most paramotors, doing a weight shift is actually going to be harder because you have the weight below you. If, however, that weight is in the middle of your back, like your motor is, your weight shift is actually bringing up closer to the riser point or the riser hook-on point. So your weight shifting is actually better. It's an amazing design. I can't wait to do a review on it because I'm very, very interested in the frame, only because of what they're doing with the weight of the gasoline. So at that, I'll turn it back over to you, Mark.
All right.
So yeah, I was scared a little bit. I came over. Chris flew over his house, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just follow suit. I mean, he does this. I'll just do it. I guess there's no bad wind through there or anything that's going to knock me out of the sky. And I thought it was the coolest thing when we buzzed his roof and then climbed over the high lines. And I'm like, man, I'm going to do this one more time. And I come back around and I buzzed that roof, and my wife and his wife is down there videoing me, and I hit the gas and my engine went, whoa. And I hit it again and there was nothing. And I saw high lines in front of me. And I'm like, I immediately need to do a 180. I need to turn and do a U-turn real quick. Excuse me. I tried to do a U-turn. Note, I'm on a APCO F1 unrated wing, and it's fast. So as soon as I go to turn, I start getting a lot of sink out of it. And I know immediately that I'm not going to be able to go 180 degrees. So I make 90 degrees. And I look in front of me and I have a barbed wire fence and another high line. So I'm about 20 feet off the ground. I just pop both my brakes. I flare it as fast as I can, and I kind of drop out. And I hit the feed on his driveway a little bit on the frame, picked up, went over there, walked away from it, laughed about it. And his wife's walking over to him. And I'm like, I guarantee you the first thing out of his mouth is going to be, why did he just land in my front yard? And she said, literally, the first thing out of his mouth is, why did he land in the front yard?
So for all the newbies out there, what is a good takeaway from this so this doesn't happen to anybody else?
Well, here's the sad thing. Let me back up just a little bit. Another thing with Paraswag USA is we like guys that are inventors. We like guys that are trying to bring new ideas and innovation to the sport that can, with safety and different things. We're looking at some different lighting kits and stuff now that we may start producing. We want to get into that game a little bit because there's some good ideas out there. But I have a fuel sensor system mounted on that paramotor. Actually, there's 3 sensors on the gas tank. There's a high, a mid, and a low sensor, and it runs to an LED light that I have mounted on my throttle.
Oh, cool.
And at any time, I can reach over with my thumb, and the way I have it mounted on my throttle, I can just move my thumb to the side and push the button. And depending on what color that light is telling me how much fuel I have. Well, the last time I stowed my throttle, I broke the button off, so I don't have the button.
Oh,
So
no.
a good takeaway is to have a backup plan. And when you have electronic devices on there like that, I should have had a mirror or something where I could have looked. But in my defense, Chris took me to BFE. I didn't know where I was. Okay. And then coming back, we had a headwind. I mean, we weren't moving. And I was trimmed out. And I was on an F1 and he wasn't moving. He got down low, I think, to try to cut through it. But it took us forever to get back. I just didn't realize I've never run out of gas. I've never had a motor out. So never say never, because it did happen to me. And
you've been flying for how long?
2 years. 2 years. I know my limit. I know usually how long I stay up. I've never used a mirror. I've never used that stuff. I know how much fuel I put into my paramotor. I know how much it consumes, and I know how long I usually stay up. So I usually don't worry about it. But Chris took me on an adventure that I wasn't ready for, evidently.
I think we've all run out of gas at one time, or came really close, or will eventually run out of gas. That's just something that has happened. If you're in the chat and you fly, have you ever run out of gas when you've flown? Let us know in the chat, please. So let us take a look at this frame. You got some, I think Amy said in the chat, that's the old man wheels, the old man model with the wheels. And definitely, I'm an old man, I'm grandpa. How does that work?
So this is a design that Evo came out with. They've been working on both of these designs for a while. They're not real new to the game. The Rebel, they've just changed up a little bit, but this design here, they really haven't changed. It's pretty stable just the way it is. The thing is I brought one over and let Chris look at that as well this past weekend, and he can tell you how light it is. It's like picking nothing up. It's so light.
Extremely. Yeah, extremely.
So it's going to be a game changer. And if you look at it, the gas tank design is on the same concept as the Rebel. Your harness is going to be right there with the even bottom of that gas tank, or maybe just a hair below. So you're going to lose drag right there. And again, most of your center of gravity is going to be up at the top. And I guess you can call those old man wheels, but how many times have you like to just been able to roll your paramotor around the garage or roll it onto your platform or whatever? I mean, I think it's a pretty cool idea. It doesn't really add any weight or anything to it, but I'm an old man. I'll use them.
Now, just to clarify for people that are listening and not looking, these are little bitty wheels on the frame themselves meant for moving the motor around on surface. This is not trike wheels.
No. I guess if you're a daredevil,
these are like inline skate wheels.
Yes, I guess if you're a daredevil and you want to do a butt drag instead of a foot drag, I guess you could get away with some craziness like that. I mean, I'd at least put another third wheel on the front or something.
That'd be a very small trike, but I'm sure it could be done.
I'm sure. And here's the thing: the price point on these frames are really, really good. You guys have a lot of you have been in the game for a little while. Y'all flown, y'all have done some shopping, y'all bought some paramotors. The Alpha is completely machined out. It's all CNC'd, it's painted, it's powder coated, it's lacquered. They're beautiful. You can ask Chris. It's just almost candy apple red. It's beautiful. I had anxiety leaving the frame at his house. I was having separation anxiety because it was so pretty. But a $22.95 gets you in that retail plus shipping. The Rebel is $19.59 retail. That's hard to find out there. And the thing is we had a lot of guys coming up to us asking, when are they going to make it out of titanium? They're not going to make it out of titanium. There's not a lot of talent out there that can repair titanium. And once it's creased, it's ruined, it's done. Aluminum and steel and stainless steel, you can take a rubber mallet and beat it back in place and it looks just as good as it did before you hit the ground. And there's a welder on every corner that can weld it.
That sounds good. Yeah, Amy keeps on trying to say in the chat, those wheels are make it so easy to move and are quality wheels. They look like they're pretty quality wheels, like inline wheels, right?
Yes, they are. They actually are. Let me see if I can close up on that. There you go. Yeah, they're good wheels. The whole design of this thing is nice. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful.
Where's the gas top? I mean, where do you put the fuel in? I can't.
That is the only thing I hate about this design.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
It's right behind the harness.
So you would need one of those
hoses.
Yeah, the hose things, which if you have 5 gallons, lifting that up, probably put on your shoulder. Then you need like a valve or something. Oh, wow, it's right there. Okay.
And I don't actually hate it.
The more actually I look at that, though, Mark, the more I like where it is.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's a horrible. But the more I actually like it there, because when I fill my paramotor and my tank is, down below my harness now. I have to and I have one of those VP Racing. Everybody uses the same jug with the nozzle on it. It's hard to get it low, but being up, if your paramotor sitting on the ground, which is where mine always is when I fuel it, I don't have to manipulate that VP Racing jug at all. It's just like right there.
Can you zoom in?
I thought I didn't like it, but now I actually like where it's at.
Well, and I kind of and I said I hated it. I don't hate it. I like it that it's hidden. The only thing is you don't want to get sloppy when you're filling your tank. You need to have some kind of apparatus or something. But the guys that are going to be flying this machine right here, they're taking care of their stuff. They're very meticulous with their machinery. So they're going to be taking care of it. They're going to be filling it right. They're not going to be spilling it all over the harness, I mean, really, I've spilled gas on harnesses that and Paramotors is not built anything like this, and I've got gas on my harness. So
interesting. All right, we're about 5 till 8. I guess we can spin the wheel and see what we win. What do we got coming up now?
Wheel. Let's do it.
Mark, what are we giving away now?
about a t-shirt?
I can't see it.
Pair of Swag USA.
Pair of Swag
Very
USA.
Red, white, blue wing.
This is my personal one. This is not the one I'll send you unless you want my BO.
Everybody loves the BO. Okay, Pair of Swag USA. Now, do we get a choice of colors and sizes?
Black and blue. Black and blue. Just like Amy makes me sometimes when I don't listen. Black and blue.
Gotcha. Black and blue. All right. So it's black or blue or black and blue?
Black or blue.
All right.
Black or blue. I get black and blue, but black or blue.
All right. Anybody on the panel have anything to say before we spin the wheel? Any questions, statements?
What part of, and I heard you say you're close to Louisiana. What part of Louisiana or
So
Cali-
I am in Texarkana, Texas. I'm actually in the Twin City. We got Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana, Arkansas. But within a few minutes, I can be in Oklahoma, or the other way, I can be in Louisiana. So we actually call this the 4 states area. We have a fair here actually in Texarkana called the 4 States Fair. So I have access to these 4 states here. And
Gotcha.
Kyle is actually Spring Hill, Louisiana.
And I'm in Conway, Arkansas, so you better come up this way and say hi.
I will. Well, you're not. How far are you from El Dorado?
I'm not sure. I don't have a GPS on.
I have a buddy in El Dorado, Don Guthrie.
Yeah, he flies with me.
Yeah, Don. Yeah, Don's a friend of mine. I went down there and flew in Farmersville a few weeks ago and froze my butt off. Yeah, they had some air show out there. They invited us out to.
It was cold out there.
Yes. Oh yeah, John was out there. It was freaking cold. I went up and couldn't feel my hands and decided I was done with it.
Yeah, we flew over in Louisiana, then went over to Memphis. Yeah, we had a good time over there. Oh yeah, that's
you went to the one down there at what's
the
it?
hot air balloon one.
Doug Hargis.
Yeah, with Doug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a blast.
I see Skinny Chef Shane laughing in the background. Yeah.
We asked Skinny Chef if he wanted to come over, but he said, "No, I don't wanna."
He wrote a comment a minute ago, said, "John, are you going to the Flu Inn in North Florida?"
The flu in.
The flu in.
I was like,
is that past tense or is that like a COVID thing?
I don't know if I want to.
The
I don't know if I
Swanee
want to go to
flu
the
in.
Flu Inn.
Yeah, the Swanee flew in.
That's so funny.
Oh man, I hope it's not. I'm gonna be there.
Oh, and real quick, all right, everyone. My name is Sean Symons, PPG Grandpa. You probably were a friend of mine on Facebook. However, it was hacked and the account was deleted. So if you look on your Facebook and I was a friend of yours and you don't see me, I didn't delete you. I didn't unfriend you. I was hacked and deleted. So I got another Facebook. I got the link down below. If you want to be my friend on Facebook, please be my friend on Facebook. Just hit that link down below and I will
Is that what happens when you hit 5,000 friends?
Man, I hit 5,000 friends and somebody hacked me, man. I don't know. Maybe it was one of my 5,000 friends. I don't know what it was. I'm up to
Hey,
700 and something now, so apparently I'm doing right.
Okay. So what I was laughing about, I can't say, but if you go to the ClearProp TV's Messenger, you'll know what I'm laughing about.
Uh-oh. Well, now I have to go check it out.
Oh yes, it's worth it. Linda.
Who said it? What am I looking for?
It's the last comment in the ClearProp TV Messenger.
Who said it?
I don't see it. But then again, I'm trying to look on my little phone. That's all I have for the messenger. Oh, the ClearProp TV Messenger. Oh, okay. Let me go to that real quick. Just in case everyone doesn't know, we have a ClearProp TV private chat. If you have been on the show, you have access to it. It's hilarious. Thank you, Shane.
No, that's true. It was
really?
true though. Yes.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. So if you want to know what we're talking about,
leave that right there.
if you want to know what we're talking about, you want to be a guest on our show, let me know. Go to ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Email me and say, hey, man, I want to be on the show, or I just want to be on the panel in the background, like John Wayne. He's never been a guest. But
nope.
There he is.
Yes, he is.
All right.
Great supporter as well.
Absolutely. Good athletic
show.
supporter. All right. If we're ready to spin the wheel, JP, are you available to spin the wheel for Paraswag? Paraswagusa.com.
Paraswagusa.com.
And go to iloveppg.com and check out our swag store.
JP,
hey, there we go. All right.
He still hears us.
Do we only really have just 7 thumbs up? How many people are watching this?
Yeah, I made a comment earlier. We have 24 in the chat. We need more thumbs up. Oh, 25 in the chat.
Hey, you can take Amy George off the wheel.
Now. Get those thumbs up.
Don't forget, thumbs up. All right. Hey, if you give us thumbs up and you write a comment saying that you gave us thumbs up, we'll put your name twice in the spinning wheel.
Oh my God.
So give us a thumbs
Make
up.
him work.
I think I know why. It's because, like, if you're watching on your cell phone or something, you actually have to cancel out the chat in order to give a thumbs up. So I think that's probably.
Hey, I just want to point out, guys, our site is still under construction. Okay, our site is still under construction.
But you got a Facebook page, right?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. But our site is it's working. But what is he doing?
I don't know.
I couldn't read it. I
saw Manscaped.
Oh my God.
I can't do that, Sean. Freaking jerk. You know how time consuming it is to add freaking name. Okay.
I say everybody's name should go on there twice.
We're going to spin one more time, so make sure that you say in there that you gave thumbs up. That's a long name. I can't do that, Sean. Freaking jerk. You know how time consuming it is to add freaking names. Now he's offering add something these names another 1,000 times, rolling my eyes.
Oh my God.
You jerk. Okay. That's a long name. I hope I win.
That's hilarious.
All right. Let's go ahead and just spin it.
But while it's spinning, please, I just wanted to point out our website is under construction. We had a lot of stuff on there and we had to pull it back off because it was there were some oddities going in, some anomalies going on with the website and causing problems. So we had to pull some of the pages down, like all of our apparel and everything like that. So be patient with us in the next few weeks coming. Hopefully by the end of the year, it'll all be straightened out and fixed. And I'm inviting all of you guys to come back. If there are products that we do not have, that you do not see, please reach out to me, Mark, M-A-R-K, at paraswagusa.com. Because without the customers, we don't have a business. We're here to cater to those guys. So if there's something you want us to carry that you don't see on other sites, give us a shout. Let us try to research it and see if we can't find it for you.
Awesome.
Everybody
Mark.
that's in the chat right now, if you cannot see your name on the wheel, let us know. And we'll get you added real quick.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, guys. So far, I think I have Kenneth, Hank, and Bill. I got you guys' information to send out your t-shirts from previous episodes winning. If you have not sent your name and what t-shirt you're supposed to get and the size, color, etc., please do that. Send it to me to my email address at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. I need to know what you won, what size, what color, your name, your mailing address, so we can send it out. Please. All right.
Okay.
You ready to spin?
I guess so.
All right.
Yes.
We're entering
Any
in
winny.
a couple more names. And, real quick, thank you guys for joining me today. Everyone out there listening. I know there's many things that you can do other than listen to us, so we appreciate you. I want to thank everyone on our panel that comes here every week. I know there's so many other things you could do. I appreciate you being here. And Mark, thank you very much for being a guest today. Once again, I know there's so many other things you could do. Maybe hang out with Amy.
That would be the best thing. Hey, I'll tell you what, when I was digging through the stuff to give something away on the show, I came across a reserve container that I'm willing to give away after we give this shirt away. When you get done, and you can click back and show it.
Oh yeah, put my name on there too. I need one. Not for the t-shirt. I want the reserve thing. All right. What do we have here?
That doesn't sound right. I don't think anybody on the show should be able to win a reserve container unless it's Shane.
All right.
Fair enough.
Only if the name begins with F.
No.
Oh, come on. Just put my name on there. If I don't win, I'll give it back. But I just want to see if I win something. Come on. I never win nothing.
You won our friendship.
Okay, then I won everything that I need in life. Thank you. I'm good. I appreciate that.
It's lucky that we love you.
Do you guys see what he's typing down there?
Yeah, never trust a skinny knot.
I don't know what a skinny knot is, but all right.
That's a keto friendly dinner roll.
Sounds good.
Garlic
Hey,
roll.
real quick too, after we spin, from now on, after our podcast, after we spin and we go into our after show, if anyone out there in podcast land wants to host the after show, the after party, because you want to talk about something in particular, let us know, and you can host for 30 minutes whatever you want. It says my internet was unstable. I don't think y'all heard me.
Yeah, we heard you.
Did y'all hear me?
We heard you.
You said we could talk about whatever we want to in the after show.
Yeah, whoever wants to host. I mean, if you guys want to host something, let me know. If there's anybody out there in podcast land that wants to host something about paramotors and just talk about paramotors, you are more than welcome to jump on. You have your very own panel. I'll even be part of the panel, and you can host for 30 minutes from 8:30 until 9 anytime that we do this. And that goes for anybody on the panel too. If y'all want to host something from 8:30 to 9 because you want to talk about something.
Out.
Bad dog.
I know. I was trying to hit the mute button. He's looking at me like, I want to jump on your lap. I'm like, no, dude, you'll knock everything over.
All right. Mark, George, you guys say something so it shows up on the screen.
Something.
All right, I'll show it.
Is that a front reserve pouch or yep, front? Okay.
Now
You
you've
guys
got
see
to
it?
think again.
I gotta say something. Somebody,
Yeah.
Tommy took it from me.
Now as we see is Linda laughing. All right, this is not going to work out. It's
Quit
pretty
stealing my
cool. guys.
thunder. Quit stealing my thunder.
Sean, check the chat real quick.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes! Thank you so much. Totally
I don't-
appreciate that.
I
Wow.
don't- Sean, did you-
1999.
I want to
I
uncover
don't-
this other alpha for you to look at too while y'all are talking.
Hey, Sean, have you watched his SIV with Skylabs? Garcia's the one just donated. He's got a video where he did not check his surge. Let's just say there was a free fall, and I don't know why he came back to the ground laughing and saying he loved everything. I would need to be cleaning myself up.
I'll have to double check that. I've seen so many SIV class courses.
Well, you look at this one, and it's his thumbnail is him smiling on the ground or whatever, right on the strip of where we took off from.
Hey, post it in the chat real quick so we can all watch it.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, post it in the chat so we can all watch it. That way we get more hits for him, right? More hits, the better.
Well, okay. I met him. He's an awesome guy. The energy that he has is amazing, and it's always like that. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, are we ready to spin?
Spinny.
About to say, weren't we doing a spinning thing?
Yeah, where to go? There
All
it
right,
goes.
JP sharing again.
All
Remember, he
right,
can only.
there we go. Hey,
I can kind of get used to this, JP, not being able to talk back. So usually,
He's got some real sassy typing he's doing though.
I'll just kid, JP.
what are we spinning for? We're spinning for the black and blue
Black and
Paraswag
red.
USA from
Oh.
Paraswag.
Oh, we're still
USA.
doing the T-shirt. We haven't done the T-shirt yet.
Screw you, hey Bell.
Yeah, I see it.
Screw you, hey Bill. Oh, guys, I tell you, if you're listening to this, you got to jump over to clearproptv.com. Watch this episode. It is so funny.
We're always funny.
We
Got it.
are, but tonight more than normal, I think.
I
All
mean,
right, ready?
Dude from Charlie's
And next
Angels
week,
now.
JP will be communicating through Morse code.
All right, this is great.
Yeah.
So next week we're supposed to have Bart Berry, and the week after that we have Larry Correll. So we have Monday the 30th of November open for anybody that wants to join us and be a guest on clearproptv.com.
Clearproptv.com.
I think we're gonna have you as the announcer, dude.
I know, huh?
Hey, I don't charge much for voiceovers. Trust me.
Damn it! Tell me
I
when.
have to pay for this mic
Leading
somehow.
up to it and talking about something else. That's because we're waiting for you to spin, brother.
Hey, I
Yeah.
thought you guys
We're just
earlier.
waiting for JP.
Earlier, I saw in our private chat that you said something about doing a show with the wives.
Who said that?
Somebody said that. Somebody said that. I read it.
No, I said it. I
I
said
read
that
it.
maybe one of these shows we can have our spouses or loved one sit in with us and just do the show with us.
I think that's a
JP.
good idea because you can get the experience from the spouse. You know, their kind of viewpoint from what we do.
We actually had a couple of shows. Remember, we had the show with Shane and Dawn.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
was-
she actually took over the second half of the show, didn't she?
She sure did. We're still waiting on JP to spin the wheel. He's typing ZZZ like he's snoozing her.
Yeah.
Nobody
JP.
wants to hear what my wife has to say about paramotoring.
Spin, brother, spin.
Here
Spin
we
the
go.
wheel.
Why not?
All
Why
right,
not?
now we're spinning, guys.
Spinny
All right.
spin. We need to know black or blue.
Wait,
Black
don't
or
spin
blue?
yet.
I thought you said black and blue. Come on, you're killing
Black
me.
or blue. Well,
You're
it's
killing me.
red, white, and blue. Both of them are red, white, and blue.
You're killing me, dude.
Wait, it's spinning awfully fast.
It's so fast, it's like blurry. I can't see any of the names.
That's how. Well, that's how Sean did
Oh,
it on.
Aaron I's in the house. What's up, Aaron?
So Shane posted a video in the chat. Go to about 12 minutes and wait. LOL.
Oh, wait till after this is over with.
Hey,
Yeah,
Paul Fitzgerald. Paul
No,
is a.
no,
oh
no,
yeah.
Flying
no,
Flamingo?
no.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
No, 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 no,
oh,
Amy.
no,
no shipping.
no.
No
No
shit.
shipping,
No.
Amy. Flying Flamingo.
Ah, yo.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get a response in the chat though, right?
Yeah, and Flying Flamingo needs to jump on again, just like last time. So jump on.
That's awesome. Amy literally just said not too long in the chat. It's always, what did she say? So close. I said so close. She's like, yeah, every time there's something
I
like
hear
that.
her in there screaming right now.
because there's a slight lag.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says yay in the chat, then yes, and then no more comments after it passed her, I guess. But that's
She said I quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Quit.
That's
I'm
awesome.
done. That's it.
we know the feeling. Me and JP have both been pretty close on some other
What
shows.
the heck?
We allowed to talk about other shows? On the wheel. JP particularly has come very close to winning on somebody's son's show a couple times.
All right. So who won that one? That was
Some flamingo.
Flamingo.
You know, it's weird. We were talking about Don Guthrie, this guy that I know, Don Guthrie, earlier, and all of a sudden the video comes back on and he's on. What the?
Is this your model for your shirt?
How did you know? The cat is out of the bag.
Don, what's up, man? You're on mute, by the way. We can't hear you.
Sound great,
Yeah,
though.
I'm keeping myself muted. What's up, guys? How's everybody?
Greetings.
Yeah, I told him the story about you inviting me over to the Freeze Fest, Farmersville fly-in.
Freeze Fest.
Oh, good time.
Yes,
I had a
the
great
air
time.
show was the highlight. The who was that, Don? Can you tell me? I can't remember the name of that group. The
That was
T6 or something, Texaco.
Aero
Shell.
Show.
Yeah, Aero
Yeah,
Shell.
yeah,
Hey, Don, are you in a trailer right now?
I am.
Yeah, see, I know my backgrounds.
I had to get out of the house because the wife's TV was way too loud for anything that I had going on. So I got to go outside. She's like, "Why?" I said, "Because you're too loud. Got to go in the trailer."
Everybody's wife is watching Netflix and messing up our internet. I think that's how it works. Well, I do want to say thank you very much. We got 19 thumbs up right now.
Yay!
19?
That's not bad, bro.
So, are we gonna give that container away now or on the after show?
So
no,
we are
Flying
going to
Flamingo did respond in the chat. So
yes.
All right. So here's the meeting ID and passcode. Flying Flamingo. You got to jump on real quick. I know that you can jump on. You were on here before, so there you go. Flying Flamingo, jump on here and say hi real quick. If y'all want to jump on, I just put on the meeting ID and passcode. If you do jump on, just put yourself on mute and just hang out in the background until we go to the after show. But you guys are more welcome to jump on.
Flying Flamingo, shake your tail feathers, jump on here.
Jump.
Hey, we got a third Mark in the chat. So that's awesome. We got a Mark H.
Wow. We got lots of marks.
He says,
all
I
right.
see.
And also Flying Flamingo, don't forget, go email me, ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know the t-shirt size, the color that you want. I need your mailing address also, please. Mark McElroy is going to be giving away a Paralife PPG shirt here in a little bit too, so y'all don't go away. If you want to be entered into that, make sure you put in Paralife PPG in the chat. We're going to be spinning that in a minute. Paraswag USA, Paraswag USA. That's a pretty shirt, dude.
The flower die on the back. I like that.
Yeah, we have another one. Let me. I'm gonna put it up on my background real quick.
All right. Everybody has cool stuff on the background.
Thank you all in the
Still
chat.
on somebody to design one with a couple hay bales.
So this one is the Fly a Latte shirt.
Oh,
I see the paramotor in it. Yeah.
Paramotor. Okay, okay.
That
Oh,
was
cool.
actually Kyle O'Glee inspired because his two favorite things in life are paramotors and coffee.
I thought it was tacos, but okay.
Well, tacos too. We actually have that one as well. Let me pull that up.
Put tacos in the coffee next time.
Tacos in the coffee.
Or just make it a taco flavored coffee. Yum.
Oh no.
How about the flying taco there?
There we
Oh.
go. Let's see.
That's a whole different show.
The flying taco.
That's Amy inspired shirt right there. No, I'm just kidding. That was Kylo too.
I like that taco. That's cool.
Because Kyle likes to eat taco. We know these things. All right.
Wear it on Taco Tuesday. Go fly your paramotor.
Exactly. Hey, that's what we need to do is we need to all go to Taco Bell, get some tacos and fly at 15,000 feet and eat it. Brr.
So
Not a good
Steven,
idea. That's rental food.
Steven, the guy that helped me with the t-shirts and all that, he came up with an idea for a fly-in. Because the name of that taco shirt is actually called the Taco Run. So we were thinking that we could do a taco run where we have like 2 or 3 taco trucks parked in different locations. You got to fly from one to the other, pick up a taco, eat your taco, get your number, go to the next one to prove that you stopped, and then back to the LZ.
I would love that. Yes,
We're really
let's
going to
do
put that together.
Oh,
Hey,
my
I
God,
got an idea for that too. Since you're down there in Texarkana, you know, just like Hawkeye run the line marathon. How about we do that where we start in Arkansas, go to Louisiana, you know, run the line. And,
That would be cool. We could actually do it. I mean, we'd have to plan it out because we have a few airports and the airspace, you know, we've got some class B and C airspace that we would have to look at. So, but it would be very possible. Yeah. We've got a couple airports actually we can fly to Atlanta, Texas, and then go over into Louisiana, back into the Arkansas. Oklahoma is going to be the trick because you got to go over the Red River. So we could do that. We could make that happen. It's possible.
So we're going to call this the Taco Runs.
The Taco Runs.
Sean, you just gave away 1 billion views on that right there.
We're going to plan the Taco
I need a
Runs.
Taco Runs t-shirt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to modify that one now just a little bit.
That taco flyer, you're gonna have to have a little
Yeah,
brown
yeah,
streak.
yeah. We're gonna have
behind
to
it.
some droplets or something.
It's flying tacos run or taco runs.
I think you should be dropping tacos from the paramotor. I know it's not quite legal according to FAR 103, but sounds
Are we
like
talking about dropping tacos or dropping the runs?
Well, now we're talking about a whole nother fly-in, the dropping taco.
The dropping tacos. Oh my goodness, this is just.
Hey,
way
how
too
about
fun.
how about this? How about we have our
man.
spouses out on the LZ and we have to come by with a taco and feed it to them with a flyby?
Oh my
JP
goodness.
JP just said in the chat that either we are done with the wheel for tonight or just spin. Someone
No,
else has to. He's having trouble.
We have 2 more spins, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel one more time.
I think he's having trouble with the wheel. Yes, it's in the Clear Prop TV chat.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I know. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm trying to keep up with the chat and the messenger and everything else on my TV. So if you guys see me staring off into the blue, it's because I'm trying to keep up with everything else.
Okay, we got 2 more spins. If JP can spin it, if not, we will do a.
I thought you were staring off into the blue because of that medicine.
No, what medicine? Hey, woman, I need medicine.
We'll ask a question. Whoever answers it will win. Whoever answers it first. In the
I
chat.
got a good trivia question. See if anybody was listening.
Okay. Are we going to use the answer? Whoever answers this gets what? The
So you have to specify this because, Sean, a lot of people say, hey, my chat is above or my answer is above someone else's. It has to be the first one on your screen to show up in the chat, because sometimes they don't come through clearly on everybody's. Like I can post my answer, but it may be before, say, Bill H, but on your screen, it's going to have Bill H first and then me.
Okay. JP is able to jump on and spin the wheel, so we won't do the trivia.
It looks like he's got it ready to go. It looks like JP.
Yeah,
does.
JP. We just thought that you didn't have the spinning wheel. So if you got the spinning wheel, let's go ahead and spin it. And we're going to spin it for Mark. Are we spinning for your reserve thing?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Unless the other Mark wants to give his T-shirt away first.
Mark, do you want to give away your Paralife PPG shirt?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
All right, so we're going to give away the Paralife PPG shirt. I think everybody's got their name in, right?
I just wanted to go ahead and win that real quick and get it out of the way.
Oh yeah, Mark, there you go.
It's a nice shirt.
Ready to spin
My
when you are,
closet is
JP.
my closet is slowly filling up with nothing but paraglider or paramotor shirts.
Jay,
Oh,
yeah.
tell me.
JP
when-
says he's ready.
I happen to be wearing a Paramotor shirt tonight myself. It's the Sky Pirates poker run.
That's
Awesome.
actually my goal. I've got a bunch of other shirts and stuff, T-shirts in my closet, is to replace them all with Paramotor shirts.
That'd be awesome. I want to do the same thing. Mark McElroy, tell us a little bit about Paralife PPG and what kind of shirt they get.
ParalifePPG.com, and we have shirts in medium, large, extra large, and double X, and we have it heather gray, heather blue, or red frost.
Okay.
Now, for us dudes, what color is that actually on the color wheel?
Yeah, I don't know this Heather chick.
Yeah, this red frost business. What's that?
It's like a medium gray, a medium blue. You know, all the
Okay.
colors are.
Oh, it's going.
I mean, that sounded like
can't
lipstick
be Flying Flamingo
shades.
again. Is it Flying Flamingo again?
What?
No,
We didn't take the name off.
No,
did
this
we?
is fixed.
Oh,
no.
Hey.
It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna
it'll be
happen.
Dar Anthony.
Yep, Anthony. There it is.
Oh, winner
Right.
dinner.
All right, Dar Anthony, make sure you email me ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know that you got a Paralife PPG shirt. And if you heard go ahead and tell me the colors again, Mark.
Gray, blue, and red.
Just
Good
pick-
job.
How about that for y'all?
Hey,
That
what
is
happened to
so
those
much
lipstick
better.
shades?
So pick a color, send it to me. I need to know the size of your shirt also and your mailing address.
Did he reply back in the chat yet?
I have not seen him in the chat yet. No.
It might
Type
be a
in
Ruthie Ann.
congratulations at DA and see if it pops up. We'll know that if they're in the chat or not.
Must be present to win.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah,
He's there.
I see him.
There he is.
Yay!
Yeah. Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's so awesome. There's the Flying Flamingo. What's up? You're on mute, but go ahead and say hi. We know you. You're
Yeah.
still
Stick
muted.
muted.
There
Oh,
you go.
Hi there.
Hey,
Hey.
Flying Flamingo.
Woo-woo!
I've got Eric listening like 10 minutes behind me here.
Oh,
Tell him to turn it down.
Echo.
Hey, I just want to say thank you
Yes.
to the sponsors that are on the show tonight, Mark, and that are giving away gear. Appreciate it, guys. It's everybody likes to see that wheel spin, and it's always exciting to be the winner of a free shirt. So especially something cool with a Paramotor logo on it. You guys rock, man. Thanks for doing what you do.
Absolutely. Thank
for
you
your
so very
support.
much.
I will include with all of our giveaways also is I will include these stickers.
What? We get
Okay.
stickers too?
Yeah, we have to do that. Come on.
I think
Everybody
you should
loves
just send
stickers.
those out to the whole panel. You know,
Did you just
I
hear
only-
how? Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
I'm
Mark.
sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, did you hear how slick our host is? We all get stickers.
Yeah, I caught that.
We all get stickers? That's awesome.
I'll tell you what, You all get stickers when we fly together. How's that?
Deal.
Oh, I will never go to Texas. That's unfortunate. Oh, sorry.
Well, it's Texarkana. So if you go to Arkansas, you stay on the Arkansas side.
See, we could all meet over at PPG Grandpa's. He's not that far away, and Don, all these guys, we're all
Don's
kinda
right down the
close.
road.
Yeah, we're not that far away.
now we got the other handout. JP.
We could all just go to Florida. I vote go.
Hey, we have the compound. There's enough room out there for all of us.
All the
including-
paratrailers.
Yeah, all the
I'm coming to
paratrailers.
Florida. I'll be there in a couple weeks, man.
You'll be here next week.
Will it be next week already?
Yeah,
Is
the 20th.
It's not this weekend, it's next weekend, right?
Correct.
Because y'all changed it.
Correct.
Yeah,
To
I
the
think that
20th. It's the 20th and 22nd.
Yeah, Hurricane Ada, I think, messed that up. I'm in South Alabama right now, and it's pretty windy. I could have been flying my paramotor backwards today.
Yeah. I could have actually flown to your house without fuel.
Yeah.
Jump off the top of the house and go for it.
He was just kiting and ended up, in California or something. It was crazy.
It is howling here, dude. It's crazy.
That's perfect Cobra launching practice.
Tommy said that he has to leave. So thank you, Tommy, for joining us. If you're still here, Tommy.
Here. I'm still trying to recover
good
from
one,
my
man.
flight the other day.
What'd you do? Did you go to a flu in?
Yeah.
Apparently.
We flew over. He took me over to the Green Bay packing plant. I'm blaming it on that.
Gotcha.
But we went over a train too. We were able to go fly over a train, which was really cool.
We also learned that my tank will allow me to fly for somewhere between 3 hours and 7 hours.
Yes. And we found out that my tank's full will get me for 2 hours and 34 minutes before I have to force land.
On the dot.
Yep, on the dot. Well,
All right.
Tommy, thanks for joining us, man. Hope you feel better, brother.
Thanks. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a
Bye,
good night.
Tommy.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, do you guys want to go and do you want to see that Garcia video? I mean, we don't have to,
Yeah.
but I think it's incredible how you don't check the surge, you pay for it. And this is a lesson to be learned you don't have to be an SIV for this.
Who's gonna put it up on here?
I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat. Does anybody know how to pronounce his first name? Your Dan Kiss?
I just call him Garcia.
Okay.
He knows who he is.
Yeah, I got that, but
We love you.
Oh,
Yeah, thank
just
you.
pronounce it.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, jump on so you can tell us how to pronounce your name.
There you go.
Yep.
But Garcia, before you come on, there's no cursing allowed.
Darn it.
Not yet.
And if there is cursing, there's a tip jar for Resurgence PPG.
Absolutely. Or the tip jar might be done to help me fix my.
No.
So everybody swear real quick and dump some money in the tip jar. I need a new exhaust because mine finally cracked.
All right, so I got pronunciation from
Okay.
Mr. Garcia on the chat. It is pronounced your damn keys.
Your damn keys.
Your damn keys. All right.
Your damn keys.
Makes sense. For the people that are listening, that's spelled YORDANKYS. So
Your Dan keys. Dan. Okay. Your Dan keys.
And then Garcia. But anyways, can you?
Yeah. Who can put that on there? Who can share it? Shane, can you share it? Or
I'm on my phone. I can't.
Okay.
Oh crap!
Brian?
I have the chat on my phone and I'm zooming on my laptop, so I'm not sure how to get there.
You have to sign in you have to sign into your laptop or your laptop to Facebook, I guess YouTube. I don't know. This is where I just sit here. I just sit here and make jokes.
And don't forget, guys, we got one more. We got one more spin. We got one more spin here, so you guys hold on for a second. We're just going to check this out from your
JP,
Dan Keys Garcia's SIV.
JP, it's just in the chat on the show. I'm replying to a message. Dude, you guys don't know what I'm like. Everybody has their own job, and mine is to monitor the private chat, the chat on the show, and keep up with comments and still try to be witty.
Here it is.
Now, if you guys go up to, I believe it's 12 minutes, maybe 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, I seen this one because that's the same. That's the same
Where you and I took off. Yeah.
Is this SIV?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen this one.
Okay, I figured it out. Awesome.
But we're already playing it.
Showing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
seen
a
this
little
one.
late to the show.
So that's a 23 meter, and my big old grandpa butt got in there. I flew that one.
Did you really?
That's the one that I pulled the reserve on.
Yeah, watch this. Don't check the surge and oh, wait a minute, not yet. Hold on. Good Lord.
Come on, we gotta have better.
No, it's coming, dude. It's coming. It is. I'm telling you, when you see him free fall, Sean, we've been there, dude. I'm telling you, I don't ever want to have that happen to me.
Well, now you know how to tuck your legs, though, so you're free fall in better form now.
Garcia is just like me. He's straight out, just
I was gonna
arms
say,
out,
are you
legs
talking?
out.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this when he's starfished in a full fall? It's SIV.
What?
Yeah.
Kevin Kaflas over here.
Hey, yeah, he's the
What's up,
starfish.
Kevin?
Here it goes, right here. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, it makes my hair on the back of my neck just stand up when he does it.
The Wings doing all kind of crazy things, but if you look at his body, he's not like shaking around terribly.
No, he's actually flying backwards. Now here we go.
Check the surge. I don't check it. And
No. This isn't it. Well,
at what time are we on right now?
Yeah, JP.
Yeah, JP. What's the time stamp?
It's SIV.
What? Kevin Kaflas over here.
Hold on, we got a lot of reserve.
We got background coming from somebody.
Are you at?
We got feedback.
Go to 12. Go to 12 minutes and I think 15 seconds. Does it?
The Wings doing all kind of crazy things, but if you look at his body,
Amy, I
it's
think
not
that's
me,
you.
but it is me, but it's me in the past.
Oh, that's you in the past. Okay.
So, JP, if you can hear me, you're going to hear some writing. You're going to see some writing on the video. And it's just after that.
Amy, I just muted her and it stopped. It was Amy.
Okay.
Sorry, Amy. We love you.
Keep going.
Right here.
Yeah, here. All right. So it's right after these words, the explaining what's going on the screen goes away. And then I'm telling you, it's Starfish City. And I'm not making fun of Garcia. He knows, but I'm telling you, I would look just like this guy right here. Watch. Look at this.
Oh, no.
He's like, what did I do?
I just want this crap to start flying again, please.
Did you see that free fall, dude? Oh,
I'm surprised he didn't do like
Or do you
a.
think he dropped?
Dude, it's a good 3 seconds. You count it right here. 1001, 1002, 1003.
That looked very close to being gift wrapped from that angle.
That was really close.
Yep.
He really
Dude,
got
look at that.
Right there.
Oh, I'm surprised his
Oh.
legs didn't grab some lines.
He's so lucky.
Hey.
Making me cringe up watching it, man.
I would be just like that, dude. I would be arms out and just
Starfish.
How many times did Andrew tell me on the
Oh my
radio?
God.
Keep your legs in, Shane. As soon as
Always,
I pulled
yeah.
something.
Numerous times. Keep your feet tucked.
That's exact, dude. I'm
But
telling you.
once
that
again,
would be me.
you don't. I mean, that's the whole reason why you go to these SIV classes. You know, to
Yeah.
know the wing, to understand that when you you really need to tuck your feet in, because if something does crazy, something like that happens, you have better control.
Well, that
It's
goes
just-
back to the category of not knowing what you don't know. And
Exactly.
I was discussing this the other day with some people about the proper flying position, and then the reasons why it's bad etiquette to do certain things, like put your hands on the risers,
Right.
keep your feet all dangling in starfish. And it's not really about the fashion aspect is it's about the control of your body weight. And if you don't have your feet crossed and your ankles below your body, then your feet work like a pendulum and the wing works on weight shifts. So when you start taking a 40 or 60 pound leg and cantilevering your body weight out, it starts making big drastic changes to your wing.
Hey, I want to just point out real quick with that video, after he just free falled for 3 seconds, about gift wrapped himself, Andrew had him go right back into a full stall and he did it.
Yep.
I would have gave Andrew big ears, which means what, Sean?
I'm done.
Yeah, I know that's right.
And I'd have been coming back landed. But look at the video, dude. He's just smiling away when he lands. I'm like, dude, I'm done.
I'm gonna be
done.
on YouTube.
Take me back to my camper. I'm out of here.
That's one of those oh crap moments. And then after it's over, it's like, man, that was cool as hell.
Garcia, can you jump on? Can you jump on? I put in the chat our meeting ID and password. If you can jump on to tell us a little bit about how you felt on that free fall and all that stuff, we'd really truly appreciate it.
Garcia, you have to have the Zoom app, and it's a free app. And then you just go to join. You type in the numbers there to join the chat room, and then the password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9.
Well, don't give it a password out to everybody, man.
I know. I can't believe you just gave away the password. Okay, I just put the meeting ID and passcode in again.
He's out with family right now.
I'll do it another day. Okay, no problem. Right. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
But thanks for sharing the video.
Absolutely. Sure. And anybody else that wants to jump on, we're going to be doing the after show here in just a moment.
I don't know. It makes me second guess whether or not I want to go do an SIV. I know I need to do one.
Definitely do an SIV. I mean, this right here, the whole reason why we're doing the SIV is to learn to know how to check. I mean, if you messed up right there in the SIV, guess what? You pull a reserve, you land in the water.
And then Leah picks you up.
And Leah picks you up and goes, "What'd you do, dude?"
Yeah. You need to kite more.
You need to kite more. I know.
I said, "Yeah, he's cheap."
What?
In their
Now, Shane, you're ready to do an SIV.
We hear you, Amy. We hear you.
Mark came in and talked to me. Sorry.
We hear all of your secrets now.
Hey, did you see him come in and do smoochy with me? I picked up that.
Mark came in to talk to me as code word for he
unsee.
needed permission for something.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Amy
Kevin.
whoops his behind and runs the ball.
You know that's so not true.
He already told us you beat him back black and blue.
Oh, no. You want to see the bruises I have? Please.
Wow. Okay. All right. Go ahead and show. Why not?
Well, here, let me get my leg going here.
Oh,
right there.
Sean, you said we could talk about
Wait a
whatever we
minute.
want.
What kind of show is this? As soon as we got ladies saying, "Let me get my leg going here,"
I bruise very easily. I look like a battered woman because he grabs me and I bruise automatically.
Wow. And this is from ParisWagUSA.com.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys.
Domestic violence at its best.
Exactly. Everything you buy on the website goes to battered women.
Which means it goes to your wife there, Mark.
Yeah.
No, she's
trying to save up so when she leaves me.
She mispronounced that. It's not for battered women. It's for a battered woman.
Battered woman.
Yeah.
I was trying not to make it all about me, okay?
Hey,
this is where you change the company slogan to grab your wing, grab your motor, and grab your girl and keep them
That's
close.
right. And beat it to the field.
Okay.
Brian, you asked me about
Grab
my
your wing and
SIV.
beat it.
Yeah, I did, Shane.
Just a tip.
Just because of the hurricane, we got canceled, so we have to reschedule. But the winds this weekend were anywhere from 25 to 40 miles an hour, and yeah.
Oh, that's perfect kiting weather.
Doesn't canceled
perfect for beginners?
Doesn't cancel mean it's not happening?
Yeah, that's not canceled.
Reschedule means it's just another time, not this time.
Yeah, well, I'm not
canceled
doing
and rescheduled. That's like when you're in the radio, man, in the army, and you're like over and out, and the guy smacks you in the back of the head.
What Motel 6 are you at, Kevin?
You're either over or
That's
you're
not
out.
your
It's
normal
not over and
basement.
out.
That's not your normal basement.
He's at a Holiday Inn
Where are you?
Express. What are you talking about?
That's
He
right.
got
I am a
the-
doctor
the
tomorrow,
special-
so don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kevin, we haven't like seen you like forever, you know. We're
How
like
you
every
been,
night.
Linda?
Where's Kevin?
It just so
Where's
happens that
Kevin?
I've been fairly busy on Monday nights this past couple of weeks.
So have we.
Ironic.
We've been doing a podcast.
Yeah, well, as an instructor, I'm kind of subject to the good weather, and if Monday nights are good weather, the students are the paying subjects of the.
I
of the
hear
day.
you. Well, we'll pay you next time, and you just stay here then. We miss you.
Hey, Brian, to go back to that question about you second guessing going an SIV, what are you going to do in a real life situation when you're flying your paramotor and you hit some rotor that you weren't prepared for and your wing does some crazy crap?
Hey, man, I'll just bail.
Yeah, got him. Got him.
That's when you hear them yell out something like, Jesus, take the wheel.
No, you're absolutely right, Shane. Man, I know that I need to go do one, and it's at the top of my get her done list. But yeah, I mean, obviously, seeing half of your wing collapse and feeling free fall is not something I would prefer to experience.
I
But,
never felt free fall on any of my 50% collapses or my full frontals. You don't feel it. Honestly, you don't. The only thing that I ever felt when I had the speed bar and I did 50% collapse, I had or 100 or full frontal. I had the wing fold up underneath, and I had the G forces from the spinning, which if I would have known better, this was my first bad situation. If I would have pulled more right brake, it would have slowed me down and gave me time to work it out. But see, before I wouldn't have known that. If this happens when I have my motor and I'm out flying on my own, I wouldn't have known that. You know, I would have just been stuck in a spiral until I hit the ground.
But the
Well,
thing
I
is,
mean-
too, Shane, we also know that it takes everything we got to collapse a
Yep.
wing. And even though we're pulling down as hard as we can, as soon as we just, our muscles just can't do it and we let it go, it just opens up.
Yep.
So,
You know,
very
when I
true.
was at the EFD, I was flying I've gotten a new wing since then, but a couple of them, but I was flying a Revo 3 by Paramania. Okay. And one of the instructors said, if you ever go to SIV, he says, don't take that wing. He says, because you won't learn anything on it. He goes, we tried to collapse that wing and we couldn't collapse it.
wow.
He said he was literally hanging from the lines, pulling himself out of the seat, and he couldn't collapse the wing.
That's what's
amazing.
going on when I was trying to do the same thing on my Roadster 3. It was so hard to collapse. The Vantage 3 that I went on a different SIV, it was easy to collapse. So I know the
You know,
difference.
go look at that video that Chris did on that spiral that he got locked into that he was able to get out. I don't know if y'all seen that on My Dog is Choking. Well, he did a video where he got locked into a spiral and it scared him, but he had just recently watched something on that on how to pull out of them, and he remembered that and he was able to pull out of it. But he was only about 200 feet off the ground when he did this.
I saw that.
Pull
I think we
out. Your pull out game is weak. You gotta pull 2 more inches and go into a sat. What do you mean pull out?
Okay, well, he was going down.
Well,
That's what
this
she
from
said.
Kevin, what's your wife? Is she expecting or anything?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
expecting another one.
Yeah.
She's expecting him to pack his crap and get out.
Hey,
You know what causes that, right?
not pulling out. Going
That's
into
right.
more for a sat.
Although he said his pullout game was on point.
Oh,
That's the exact opposite. I said the pull out game is weak.
Oh, that yeah.
All
I
right,
said
so
the pull out game is weak. You
chat.
gotta pull more and go right into
Yes,
a
Brian.
sat.
Brian, go
Dwayne
ahead.
Crow wants to know, how much do SIV courses cost?
About
Generally,
400.
they're 500 a day or roughly 850 for a weekend, depending on your instructor. And who you
Okay.
go to see and
Doesn't
how
it
far you
also
have to go.
doesn't it also depend on how many maneuvers or things that you're wanting to learn, or is it by the day?
Generally,
day.
it's the day. And
Um,
like I said, each instructor is a little bit different as far as cost. You know, some people will charge for an SIV course. Some people will charge for a day of SIV. And most times, at least with my experience, the SIV instructor will work with you on the basis of the skills you're trying to develop. So if you're just trying to get comfortable with collapses and that's it, then that's as far as you'll go. If you just want to do big ears, if that's the next big maneuver you're working on.
That's actually what on the first SIV I went to, one of the guys there, that's all they wanted to do was do big ears. That was it.
Man, I'm impressed on how
Kevin froze up
Kevin-
on us.
I was fixing to say I was
then-
impressed how he just froze like that and just held it.
Yeah. Do it again.
That was going to be one of my next questions is, do you get to request what you want to learn, or do they have something laid out already for you?
Yep.
No, you get to tell them how far you want to take it. So if you
Yeah.
don't want to do stalls or you don't want to do sats or whatever, you don't have to. And generally, if you want to go that far, then the instructor is going to have you do the basic maneuvers of pulling the simple collapses, and they're just going to want to see you do that to understand that your reactions and your skills for the basic stuff is not going to get you in trouble when you start moving to the more advanced things. There's
And
a lot
with
of guys that have this
instructor.
mentality that if I go to SIV means I can do a SAT. And if you're not there, putting yourself into a position for going all the way to a SAT can lead to,
Yeah, you got to
potentially
be
killing
prepared for
yourself.
that.
See you
Yeah.
later, slow
'Cause
days.
you're
Thank
not
you.
Just because you're over water doesn't make it safe. It's just a safer environment.
Correct.
I have a
So
quick question. How many people have ever passed out from the amount of cheese that hit them when they're at SIV?
It happens.
Not many.
I heard.
Not very many.
What was the question? She was.
She
breaking
was
up.
asking how many people
How-
have
How many
perished.
people have passed
How
out?
many people do you?
No,
Passed
I
out.
did not. Not
Oh.
perished. I said passed out
you
due
yell
to the
at me.
amount of cheese hitting
I'm
them.
gonna
I
come
never
back
said
there.
perished.
You ain't that far away from me.
Come on, come on.
This is gonna be on
Bring it.
camera.
Bring it,
Okay.
big boy. I'll do
Video
suplex
evidence.
on the bed with you again
Husband
like we did
abuse.
the other day. Let's suplex you. Come on.
Hey,
Bring
Oh,
I will
boy.
cut your. I will. Hey, I got control of the router right here. I'll cut you off.
oh no.
it. Go ahead.
I'll cut you.
Ooh, y'all heard it. Better woman.
He
He
said, "I
cut.
cut you."
That's right.
That
During
sounds
my
like a Trump statement. We can't just like leave the off part out of the end of the sentence. He says, "I will cut you off."
Yeah.
Not just "I will cut you." Come on.
No,
man.
you heard
I'll
him.
cut you.
I cut you. No, I'm curious because he's talking about wanting to do this SIV. So I'm just wanting to know how dangerous
She
is it? I
wants to know
they're-
how much is
So-
it going to take for them to push me to pass out. Is what she wants to know. That's
I
the
think-
question.
Do I need to
I-
put more life insurance on you? How much more do I need on you?
Hold on. I have an answer to that. I believe if my research was correct, in the last 25 years, and Kevin, I think you can help me with this. I think there's been 2 deaths or 3
Ooh.
deaths in the last 25 years doing SIV.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
damn
really
good.
low.
That's really
The-
good. I would. Yeah.
And to answer your question directly, it takes a lot of G forces and a lot of sustained G forces to get you to black out. So you'd have to go into a spiral and then stay in it for a really long time.
And try not to
And-
get out of the spiral.
Well, I know
Yeah, and
about
you don't-
G's and all that, but I just didn't know how many are actually put on the body when you do things like that.
Generally, it's about 3 to 4. It feels like a lot more.
As
It
much
feels
as
like
possible.
a dozen.
I
But
think
it's
also
only
too,
about 3 to 4 G's is really all you ever pull. If you get into a really hard nose down spiral, you can get upwards of 6.
I'll
but
show
most
you
people
how many
don't get
G's I
above
can handle later.
What he
Well,
said?
hey,
I
write
got-
me
I got a
that check,
question.
Mark. I'll take all the G's you want to handle.
No, I'm talking to Amy. I'll show
What?
her
What
some
happened?
G's later.
Oh, you're talking about because you're Mark G. You're talking about give me all of your G's.
Mark's
okay,
writing
we're on
checks his
another
body
show,
can't
people,
cash.
Okay,
So-
this is like a real after dark truck flower show. I don't know what we're doing.
and we still got one more spin to go too. So I mean, everyone's just hanging around waiting for us to spin the wheel.
I'm
Going,
afraid
"Oh
better
my
spin it."
goodness, you guys are talking
I'm-
about
Here's the spin I'm going to get later right now.
You're gonna get what?
what?
Well, you're talking. I'm scared of what kind of spin I might get later.
Oh, I thought you said something about getting laid.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
I thought that's what I was like. Where is that coming from?
We
You
are
did.
Brian,
losing,
did you not hear that, Brian?
You
we
did.
are losing
Oh,
contact here.
I
Yeah.
am not.
I heard
I
She
heard
slipped.
that.
She, hey, y'all don't understand the subliminal stuff that she does to me in this house. She's always throwing subliminal messages out there. I'm always doing stuff. I'm like, I
We
normally
heard
would
it.
not do that.
We heard it. Hey, if you're in the chat and you heard it, just put in there.
No.
We heard it.
Lies, all lies.
Guys, look,
I got a quick.
vouch. Look, I can vouch. I've spent weekends with these people, and everything that.
Hey, Don, tell them the story.
Everything that's happening between these two people right now is legit for real.
Hey, Don, I think we need to tell the story about the tick.
I'm out of
the,
the sport.
the
I don't wanna
chiggers.
do it.
No, the chiggers and the paraglider pilot.
You guys tell that.
I
I
can't.
can't.
JP, can we spin the wheel while they're telling a joke so we can?
No, this is a true story, no joke. True story. I'll tell the story.
JP.
So we
Take
went
over the screen, man.
We went to the
And,
BMF
that wheel.
Buffalo Mountain Fly-In in Oklahoma for a paraglider fly-in, and we were invited up there as paramotors. And Don went, happened to be going at the same time, so we all kind of hung out. So we're sitting at the LZ at Buffalo Mountain.
Tell it right.
And we're sitting there talking about stuff, and here comes a paraglider pilot. He comes in, he lands. There's no cars there, nothing. So basically, we're going to end up probably having to give him a ride back to where he took off.
All right.
But we're sitting there talking about, and this guy's from where was he
Wheel
from?
spinning.
It's Ryan from Maine.
Ryan. His name was Ryan. He was from Maine. And we were asking him how he liked the weather down here and all that and the humidity. And he was talking about, he goes, but the worst thing that they've been telling me about is these chiggers. He goes, what the heck is a chigger? And he goes, I'm getting them on my legs and all that. And then Amy took over.
No, that's not how the story goes. He's talking
Hey,
about
I hate to interrupt. What are we giving away right now?
This is the reserve pack thing.
All right, sorry. All right, so
from
back to chiggers.
ParisSwagUSA.com.
This guy's talking about chigger. I get a reserve pack now. Anyway.
Dar Anthony? No, Flying Flamingo.
Oh my goodness.
What? Flying Flamingo has paid
Flying
somebody off tonight.
There you go. Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Is Flying Flamingo still in the house? Are you still here, Flying Flamingo?
I am.
Almost.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, she's on the
video. What are
You
y'all talking about?
won two things tonight.
She's on the show.
Do you want to give this away and let us spin again, or do you want this, or what would you
No,
like?
we can give it away.
Thank you.
Do another round.
That's sweet.
Thank you, Flying
Yeah.
Flamingo.
Yes.
So anyways, this guy was talking about chiggers and everything, didn't know what they were. So Don asked him where he was camping, if he was by the trees or not. So Sheila, Don's wife, started telling him to use bleach and how to get rid of chiggers. I said, well, the other thing you need to worry about is not just chiggers, you need to worry about ticks. They like warm, moist areas. So you need to check your
Nice.
armpits and check your testicles. And Don fell out.
Did she say moist? Okay.
She said moist and check
Moist.
your testicles.
I sure
for
did.
ticks.
because the ticks will penetrate your skin.
That's right. You got to lift those babies up and check.
Wow.
Fingernail.
We
Bill
went
H.
G
Bill, no.
to
Yeah.
PG
Hey,
to
hold on.
PPG.
Woo! Me.
Garcia
No.
again?
No.
Your damn keys.
There you go, brother.
Your damn keys, Garcia.
Yo, damn, please.
He's
And
a
you won't even
tonight.
you won't even come on the show.
Dar
my
Anthony,
goodness.
Dar Anthony, Dar Anthony.
Oh, wow.
All right, so that's twice tonight that we've had somebody that won to win again. So
Winner,
we
winner,
gotta
winner.
start taking their names off the wheel when they win the first time.
There you go.
Is Dar still in the chat?
Yeah, I
Let's
thought
see
their
you.
name was supposed to be taken off the wheel.
You know, though, here's the thing with that, though. If they're willing to stay and watch the show, why not just leave them on the wheel? I mean, it's a chance just like everybody else has, right?
I agree with that
All
too.
right.
Yeah, just like EFD.
I mean, if you're lucky enough to win two things, you win two things. What's up?
All right. Dar, you need to put something in the chat, brother.
Unless it's Don. We're not giving Don anything but a hard time.
Who is it? Did Dar win the Mark
Yes.
Paralife PPG shirt?
Yeah,
too?
you're going to give me all that information, aren't you, Sean?
Yes, I'm writing this down. I forgot what Dar won last time.
USA.
I do not see
That's one of the
Dar.
better ones. I love that color too. That tan shirt that we did.
Dar has not put anything in the chat.
So spin again.
And again.
Did real quick, because I forgot to write it down. Did Dar win the Paralife PPG thing? What did Dar win last?
Sure.
He won earlier on the show and he responded. I'll have to go. I'm not sure what he won.
I think he responded.
Did he win the bottle?
Oh yeah, the bottle clean and not.
Rucci won the bottle.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, that's
Flying
right.
Flamingo won the T-shirt.
Mute.
So it must
It's
have
hard
been Paralife PPG.
Parallel PBG shirt.
Okay.
So whatever he won it at 8:26. So you can go back timestamp and figure it out. Because he responded in the chat.
How do you know these things? It's like you have ESPN or something.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's almost 9 o'clock already. This has been so.
Okay.
This has been so awesome, so quick.
So Sean, the reason his name is on there twice is because you offered if they put something in the chat.
Oh, they thumbed up.
Thumbs up twice.
Yes.
Good deal.
So that's,
All right.
but
That
he has
works.
not replied. He hasn't replied. So I say we
Hank
spin it again.
Lynch. What's up, Hank? I see you in the chat.
Oh, Hank's here.
Hank, hit the thumbs up and put a thumbs up in the chat and we'll
Hank
put
is
you on
that?
the wheel.
Is that Hank
Lynch? Yes.
Oh.
So Mark McElroy replies in the chat, says yes, it was Dar. So
Okay,
what I
cool.
thought. That's
Thanks,
what I
Mark. I
thought,
thought
yeah.
so.
All
Hank
right.
Lynch, are
So-
you going to be down there in Quintana next weekend? I can't see that chat because I don't have access to it.
When I see his response, I'll let you know. I had
Thank
a
you.
question regarding SIVs.
Yeah.
We go up there, we collapse our wings, and we learn that what all they can do and still fly pretty well. It helps build confidence in your wing to let you know that you can go up there and cut half your risers and it'll still fly just about with some of the wings. And why would you want to collapse half of your wing? I only know I've ever heard of one reason why you would want to know how to intentionally collapse your wing.
I
So you
don't
can
think it's
see-
the
So you can see that even though half your wing is gone, you can still fly and take control of it. A collapse is nothing.
I don't think it's the point, Brian. I don't think what they're teaching you is the actual trying to teach you how to do that, but how it feels when it happens and what to do if it happens.
Stop it.
'Cause I only know, the reason I asked is I only know one circumstance where knowing how to do it will save your life. And if you're stupid enough to fly close enough to a thunderstorm in the first place,
What?
and you get sucked up into it, there's enough uplift that your only chance of coming down is to collapse your wing and fall out of it. There's stories of people out there. There was a married couple. They got sucked up into a thunderstorm. The husband died, and the woman came back to life, coming down.
She got sucked up to like 40,000 feet, I think it was.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
passed out,
Competition.
frostbite, all that.
Right.
But Brian, you can be flying in thermally weather. When you start, I haven't done it because I don't mess with it right now because I'm not that experienced with thermals and everything. But what I've been told by Kyle, a guy that we all know, Kyle O'Glee, he says when you're midday thermaling, that you got thermals that are going up and you have thermals that are coming down. And what can happen is you can get into a predicament where half your wing is in the thermal going up and half your wing is in the thermal going down, and it can slap your wing and collapse half of it. And I've actually seen my first tow, I took a partial collapse. I didn't think anything of it because, you're getting towed up. But he asked me, he said, "Did you see that partial collapse you took?" And I was like, "Yeah, I felt it." But I didn't really see it because I was looking at the line. I was making sure I was staying square. But, I haven't experienced it, but that's what I've been told.
Hey, Brian.
Said he's passing on it, so go ahead and spin again.
Okay, good. Okay.
And Hank Lynch replied, "Yes, I'm going, Mark." I'm sorry, Shane, go ahead.
Yeah.
I just want to share with you that it's not about going up and collapsing and getting yourself into trouble. It's going up there, getting in trouble and figuring yourself out. What I found the most bothersome for the SIV wasn't collapsing your wing, wasn't doing 50% deflations. I haven't shown the video yet because I want to do this other SIV and add it to the video. But I think it was my second or third 50% deflation in a turn. As I'm turning, I reach down and adjust my camera with my other hand. It was that, and it's not me being cocky. I was so comfortable because there was really,
right.
There's nothing going on except for you look up and go, well, that looks chaotic. But you look out in front of you and you're just flying.
I'm going with Dwayne Crow.
Dwayne
Oh,
Crow.
come on, Aaron. Come on, Aaron. Come on, Aaron. Come on. Oh, I wanted my
no.
boy to win.
It may be close to slow days. Still moving.
No, it's gonna stop in green.
Dwayne Crow.
Look at you.
Is Dwayne here?
Congratulations, Dwayne Crow. You've won something from Paraswag USA.
You have won a reserve container chute from Paraswag USA.
Oh my
And
God.
if you
The bag
don't
for the
need one
laundry.
or you don't want one in the chat, just say go ahead and pass it or spin again. Or you can say I want it, and then that's it for today.
Or you can say just give it to Shane.
Or just give it to Shane.
Or just keep it.
Or just give it to Brian.
No, Brian's retired and all over the world. He's traveling everywhere.
All over the world. You mean South Alabama?
Yeah.
South Alabama.
Hey, LSU and Alabama this week. Is this Alabama LSU week?
Well, I pull for another team in Alabama. I'm an Auburn Tiger.
Oh.
Actually,
we have our good years and our bad years. Good years when we beat Alabama.
Hey, Mark,
Dwayne-
I think you should autograph the reserve bag.
They don't want my autograph.
Wayne is in the
Wayne
chat.
doesn't?
He says,
yes.
What? So when I pass out
Booyah.
from that sachet you're gonna make me do, and I die, they can have something to remember me by.
Yeah, that's it. It'll be
So,
worth more money.
Dwayne, you want the bag? If
Yes,
you
he does.
Yay, I want the
If you
bag.
want
I
autograph,
think who y'all means yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Put a
guess who y'all
sticker in
means
it.
yes.
there you
Okay,
go.
so real quick,
Congratulations.
Dwayne Crow put in the chat. Rotor can also or can get you too.
Yep.
Which is another thing why.
Oh, he said, yeah, pass.
Oh.
Thanks, though.
On the autograph
Oh.
bag.
So who ya?
That was a good
All
one,
right,
Amy.
So who ya means yeah, pass.
So I'm liking Amy better than Mark, just so you know.
Hey, that's usually how it happens. That's usually how it
All right.
happens.
The wheel is spinning.
We
Thank you,
like,
JP,
we like
the
the black and blue
mysterious
girl.
in the background that's running the show.
We tolerate Mark just to hang.
Yeah.
We tolerate Mark so we can hang around Amy.
I know, right?
Hey, I will tell you, Dawn, that's a great sous chef. We had fun cooking in Farmerville.
Woo.
I thought she was using my
Accepted.
line. Hey, we got a bell.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Don
Mayo.
doesn't eat any vegetables, guys. Zero.
He will.
Vegetables.
No,
He
he
will.
doesn't.
Zero vegetables.
Brian, tell him about my
Yeah.
vegetables.
Hey,
Tell-
Dwayne.
Oh, I just built a massive greenhouse in my backyard. I'm about to grow all kind of stuff.
Dwayne, send me an email,
Charlie Walsh.
ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know that you passed on that. We might be able to get you something else since you're nice enough to pass. Anybody that passed on something, go ahead and email me.
Is Charlie Walsh in the house tonight,
Charlie Walsh.
brother?
Better still be in the chat.
Hope he is.
Charlie
Hey,
Walsh.
I know.
Is Charlie Walsh available?
Charlie Walsh, please come to the
Hope he
front.
didn't leave us yet.
Walsh.
Charlie
We're down to
Walsh.
12 people in the chat. We-
Walsh.
yeah,
Charlie
um,
Walsh. Your parents are at the front of the store looking for you.
Hey, Mark.
Charlie Walsh, clean up on aisle
I hate
4.
it. I hated it when my parents would do that. That was so embarrassing.
Hey,
That's so funny.
Mark
I
George,
remember that.
please come to the front. Your parents are waiting at the front.
Hey, Mark, you know that's not true. We Don was in Oklahoma with us. He will eat some salad with what kind of dressing? Balls on it.
Oh,
what?
so we're ordering the chef.
Balls on it.
Had a
Balls on it is Don's favorite dressing.
we
Balls
had
on it.
we had a private
Is
chef
that like
come
ranch?
in. We paid for
No.
a private chef to come in and cook us dinner, and they're going around taking all of our salad orders and dressing orders, and they say something about balsamic. Well, Don's like, balls on it, and I'm like, what? So then he couldn't say
No, he
anything but
didn't.
balls on it. He tried to say balsamic, but it still came out balls on it.
And
As
he's-
soon as-
What kind of dressing you need on that, Don?
Some
Balls on
balls
it? I
on
mean,
it.
balsamic.
Yeah, Sheila's looking at him saying balsamic, and Don's like balls on it.
I would have lost.
Don, you need to
My-
unmute yourself so we can hear you laugh.
Hey, those guys, that sous chef and his
And
wife
cry.
thought we were nuts.
I think Charlie's
Oh.
gone. If he's going to spin it
I-
again.
Ironic, they thought you were nuts.
Oh,
Balls
we
on
are
it.
nuts. There's no thinking.
Yeah, especially with balls on it.
Yeah. Hey,
Charlie, if you come back, just email me, ppggrandpa@gmail.com. We might have some stickers or something.
Yeah, send us some stickers.
If
I
you've
can-
passed on something, you said no problem, like Dar, just let me know that you passed on something. We might have a little something for you for passing on.
Yeah, we have some.
He put in the chat.
$5 and I'll send you a sticker.
He put in chat and said, "Pass on it. I got a shirt."
You know, he said
Paralyzed
balls
shirt.
on it.
Pass on it, balls on it.
Oh, my bad.
oh,
Damn it.
we've got to make a dressing with Don's face on it saying balls on it.
Like Paul
No,
Newman dressing.
no, it needs to be a T. So it could be a tea bag.
Oh,
Holy-
that's gonna be it. He's gonna be in
Kelby,
all
who
the
do we got
McDonald's
here?
just like Paul Newman.
That's
We've
right.
had-
That's right. Don's
we-
balls on it.
Don's balls on it.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
You'll
It's
go to the
awesome.
restaurant, start ordering stuff, and say, "What kind of dressing you want? I want
Hey,
Don's
Hey
balls."
Don, I'm calling the T-shirt designer tomorrow.
Kelby.
If you can hang that,
Kelby has won a reserve something or other from ParisWagUSA.com.
can you get a salad dressing bottle with a parachute above it, and just put Don's balls on it?
There you,
Don's balls.
there you go. Yay.
I don't know if they'd stay on it though.
Wow.
They would probably fall off.
Or
Okay,
just
Mark and
take-
Amy.
just-
Mark and Amy, you're gonna have to stay on the panel every single Monday, please.
Oh,
Hey, this is our everyday life. People who don't know us think there is something seriously wrong with us, and actually there is.
Look at
Kelby
Don.
is
Don's
gone. We're
shaking his
spinning
head.
again.
Hey,
my-
there's nothing wrong with us. We love each other.
Kelby
wife
is
is-
gone. We're spinning again.
Oh.
New
Yeah, at
game.
least that's how I'm told I
Put
feel.
your name
Oh
in
my
the
God.
wheel. Comment now, says JP.
We're gonna delete everything. So anybody that's here that wants this reserve pack, is that what it is?
Man, there was a time that I would have given anything to have a reserve container. I can't believe this.
Reserve container. That's the big word I was looking for. If you
They're
wanna-
they're like $60-$70, right?
Yeah, at least. I mean, my
Holy
cost on them are $50.
Wow,
just
dude.
put in there. Just type in
Yes,
reserve.
JP Tulo gets the whole wheel to himself.
Just type in reserve.
Spin it,
Reserve,
spin it, JP.
Spin it, JP.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look, hold on.
here.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give another T-shirt away in place of the reserve
I got money
container.
on JP.
Since JP has been taking care of the wheel and all that stuff for us, let's just let him have the reserve container.
Well, I don't know. Only if he wins the spin. Only if he wins the spin.
Yeah.
If he can tell me what size the gas tank is on a Rebel 2 RS.
Oh, I got that.
Oh yeah.
Google.
I got.
4 and a
What
half.
size is the gas tank on a Rebel 2 RS?
4 and a half. 4 and a half
Gallons or liters? Because I don't know.
gallons.
No, it will be liters.
No liters.
We got a question for your damn keys.
It looks
Is
like
the front mount? Is it a front mount reserve?
Yes.
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out from JP because it looks like he might win. Is it gonna be
Think
JP?
JP's gonna win it?
Will it be it? I don't know.
Wait for it.
Wait
for
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It could only been better if he would have put like a 5-minute spin on that.
Or just put a giant JP and a little bitty pie space for somebody else.
Oh, that's amazing. This is one of the best shows I've been on so far, just so you guys know.
I know. Look at what time it is. I can't
Thank
believe
you,
we've been on
Amy.
here
You're welcome.
so long since 6:30, and it's now what, almost 9:15.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
I
I
fed
want to
you.
say, I want to say
12.5 liters.
Yes, Linda.
Yeah.
12.5 liters
Guys
would be
been
correct.
following Mark Amson has been like kind of in my neck of the woods this week flying. So it'd be really cool if we'll get him on the show after all this. He's in Sedona, Arizona, and him and all the guys are flying. So check out his the website and everything. I've been following these guys every day, and the weather yesterday was really windy. Let's see, right now it's like 55 outside, so they're pretty cold. But yeah, you guys watch it. Pretty cool.
So JP, JP says, I actually really need a front mount container, to be honest.
Well, guess what? You really just won. So congratulations, JP. Nobody else wanted it.
Yeah,
And
JP, just
glad he
send me $50 for shipping.
I think that's worth it. Rolls eyes. Oh my goodness.
JP, it's okay. I roll my eyes at
I'm
him
just
all the
kidding,
time.
man. Just give me the information, guys.
Amy,
like
Amy's
I said,
almost going blind, rolling her eyes at.
I've been on a lot of
Right.
shows, and we give a lot of stuff away, and there's been many times I don't
Hold
get
on,
the
Grant.
addresses, phone numbers, or
So as he
names.
True. Hey, Sean.
as he hovers over these emojis, it tells you what they mean. I never seen that before. That's cool.
Yeah. It does it on your phone too.
I never seen it.
Sean,
Face,
I've gotten stuck.
Danny face.
Hey, your
Mount-
phone has a camera on it too, if you didn't know that.
Oh, bye, Don.
Makes
Thank you
calls
guys
too.
for hanging
Bye,
on.
Don.
See ya.
Later, Don.
He said,
Later, later.
Hey, Don.
Oh,
He said
Is he gone?
Gone.
Is he still here?
he's gone.
Don gone.
I'll just text him.
Dawn's gone.
Hey, Mark, tell everybody how many times you've had to hit me on the backside of my head to get my eyes to pop back normal from rolling them, and they got stuck looking at you.
I've never been allowed to do that, but I'd like to try it.
You have. My eyes get stuck all the time rolling them at you.
She's
Yeah,
gone
but I don't
blind.
get to
rolling
hit
her
you.
eyes at Mark.
I don't get to hit you though.
No, that's right. You crack my back.
did she say all the profits from your shirt sales are going to battered women or battered
Yeah.
woman?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's my personal charity.
Yeah. Well, it's actually my charity. I'm the battered woman here.
That's true. It's a woman. It is so
Hey,
true. Tell
There
me-
are men. There are men to get beat.
That's right. I get beat. Trust me.
Hey,
She suplexed me on the bed one day.
we did. We sure did.
She broke the bed. I said, "This is not a good idea." And she says, "Yeah, it is," and slammed me, and the bed broke.
That's the second time. The first time it didn't break. The second time in a row when I suplexed you, the bed frame went down.
You know, I would not be using that as the reason why my bed broke, but hey, whatever you guys want to say.
Now you got to tell why I'm suplexing you too.
I gotta mute my microphone. I don't want to put nothing into the swear jar because my head's about to explode with jokes. I gotta go.
Oh no.
Come on with it. We love it.
What? We're in the after show, man. This is where you can tell the dirty
Yeah,
jokes.
you know
This
what?
is the
Yeah,
after show. You
this
can
is the
cuss.
after show. As officially right now, the swear jar
Okay.
is gone.
Oh, I didn't know we were in the
Swear
after
jar
show.
gone.
Woohoo! Here we go.
Well,
Man, we're in
this-
the after show.
this is a
JP
this is
says
our
he's
disclaimer. This is our disclaimer. If anyone's watching this or listening to this with your friends and family that enjoy a G-rated show, this is probably going to go from G to PG to PPG pretty quick. So have a great
PPG.
evening and thank you for listening. All
JP
right.
said he's been swearing all night.
I bet he has.
XPPG.
Perk of being permanently muted.
Hey, I will personally donate to the swear jar so everybody's covered.
She doesn't even swear. When she
Well,
swears,
shit.
when she says a bad word, it's so freaking funny.
My wife is the same way. She doesn't swear. She'll even say something like HE double hockey sticks. I mean, she won't even say hell. So I mean, she's a
Amy will be like, she'll be all frustrated, and she'll be like, "Shit."
It still shows recording up here. Are we recording or is this
we
the
are
after-
still
after-
live,
after-
but we made our disclaimer that
Yeah.
it's not a G-rated show from this moment on.
Oh,
Okay, well, I have my first joke of the night then.
All
my God,
right,
here
so
we go.
let's
Bring it.
boom, boom, boom.
Drum roll, please. Here we have Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane.
Why did God let women have orgasms?
Make them and feel better about themselves.
Give them something else to moan about.
I see that's not. I didn't hear any swear words, so you're
I didn't
good.
know.
No, I'm not gonna curse or nothing.
Well, there you go. It's no big deal. It's just a swear jar, not a euphemism jar.
So, since we're in the after party, real quick, I'm gonna tell you a quick story how me and Amy met.
All right.
Oh
So
gosh. Oh my
we
gosh.
used to I used to be a sales manager for a Toyota dealership, and Amy came to work for us, and we worked together for a little while, and it was my birthday one week, and the day of my birthday she had made me a cake. I didn't know Amy that well. I known her as a work person, and that was it. Okay.
Oh, but you didn't mind looking at me. I know that much.
So this cake had frosting on it, but what made it special is the molded vagina on top of the cake. Yeah, she made me a cake with a vagina on top of the cake.
Was it a vagina or a taco?
No,
It was a vagina. Well, whatever you want to call it.
It was a
JJ.
For JJ, okay.
It was a pretty color. I used fondant. I took a lot of time and effort to mold it and make it accurate.
I only had one question. I wanted to know who the model was.
And that's how I got him.
Wow.
No, that's not.
Love stories on clearproptv.com, guys. We appreciate y'all listening to us and our after show with
Mark and Amy.
Mark and Amy's love story.
Notice who went there with that. Not
No,
me.
but no, she left. Her dad got sick. She left. She had to go take care of him until he passed. And then lo and behold, I was selling some of my musical equipment online. This was probably what, a year later, 2 years later, maybe longer.
Yeah,
2 years. And haven't talked to Amy and since she worked there. And she gets online and asks me why I'm selling a keyboard. And that was it. We started talking, and next thing you know, she wouldn't let me leave. She did that, like that book, that movie Misery.
Oh, you are so full of it. You lie all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite movie, man. That scene where they put the 4x4 between two angles and break them.
Yeah. She hasn't done that yet because I promised to be good, but I've had threats.
Guys.
Mark, I don't mean to alarm you.
This is not true. Grain of salt.
You see the bed she's sitting on right now? There's
The what?
There's
The what?
shackles at the other end. There's shackles at the other end.
The
bench? What is
She's sitting on the bed in our room.
That's not what I heard. Brian, is that what you heard?
Oh, don't start. Don't start.
Hey, I don't want to add money to the tip jar.
Me neither.
The tip jar is closed. It's upside down.
Hey,
upside down. It's sealed.
what do you call a cheap circumcision?
Ouch.
A rip off. A rip off.
A rip
off. Oh my God. Maybe we should lead this podcast with him and his jokes.
Oh Lord.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Funny. That was good.
John Wayne, where you at? In Alabama? One of your houses?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sitting here in the garage with what's left of the parts I got to put in this new bathroom.
Hey, y'all want to know what I say to Mark when he asks me if I want a quickie?
My God.
Yes.
I look at him and say, as opposed to what?
Hey, Mark may not be big. At least he doesn't last long. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? I always heard it's not the size of the boat,
Man,
it's
that's
the
bad.
motion in the ocean. What's up?
Mark, if a woman gives you a cake with a vagina on it and it takes you a year to get interested,
You know, I was thinking the
but
same thing, man. It's like, are you serious? It's like, hey,
I know,
I
right?
got my vagina. Oh, by the way, I'm going to take a year and I'm going to come back with you in about a year.
No, that's because Amy. That's because Amy found out his favorite show was American Pie.
Tell him what I baked last night.
American.
What is it? Brown
American
pie.
I made 2 pies last night.
Yeah, y'all have to go check out her Facebook page on Facebook. It's called the Chocolate Armadillo. She's actually a very, very, very good baker. I'm surprised I don't weigh 300 pounds.
That's because you have a fast metabolism. But I'm going to start making a mail order pie business. One of his bosses paid me $40 for one of my pies.
Yeah, she's good. I'm not kidding you. Chocolate pecan, buttermilk pie.
Do you put vaginas on those too, or?
I
Oh, that's
can
extra.
special order. I can special order anything.
She can special order anything.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
good night, your damn keys, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Your
Appreciate the
damn
donation
keys.
on the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
So, Grandpa, we are going to have to get together and fly sometime.
Yes, since I have a cracked muffler, I'm thinking as soon as possible because I can borrow one of your awesome machines and check it out. Seems like a
Are you
win-win
flying
situation.
are you flying a Viterazzi 185?
Yeah, 185,
Is that a Mine 19 or a 20?
19.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You want to know why guys like to go fishing so much?
Why? Lie about how big it is or how long it is?
Yeah, it's the only time they get to hear someone say, "Wow, that's big."
Oh Lord. Is that what you said when you first?
That always reminds me of someone saying, you know, I caught a fish. It was about that far from the side, or
Yeah, or this big. It was this big. It was this freaking big. All right.
So I have another question.
I thought he had another joke.
Yeah, we wanted the jokes. It's kind of slowing
Well,
down a little bit.
I had a joke, but he cut me off. Go ahead.
Well, if
A
a deaf
rip-off?
girl, no, if a deaf girl's masturbating, does she moan with the other hand?
Oh, that's almost as bad as how did Anne Frank's mother, or who was it?
It was Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. How does Helen Keller's mother punish her?
I know the answer. I'll let everybody answer first.
It's bad.
Why are we
She rearranges her room.
Yeah. Moves the furniture around.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell the one where she puts mittens on her hands.
Oh, to keep her quiet
Yeah,
because she's too loud during sex.
yeah. Put gloves on her hands.
He muffled her.
So our after show has turned into the newlywed show, I think.
I think so. I tell you what, guys. If you're listening to this and you would like to hear episode 42, which is going to be next with more fun stuff on the after show, please leave me some comments down below and let me know to keep this rolling. Otherwise, we're going to cut it short, just like Skinny Chef says, and it's going to be
Cut
a
it short.
ripoff. It's going to be a ripoff.
Just a tip.
Keep it short, like a 3-hour show.
Well,
Yeah.
right. Before we go, I just want to tell y'all, Mark really is a wonderful person. And I really do appreciate him like crazy. And, you know, when we got together, he was telling me how much he loved me and things like that. And he'd be willing to go through hell for me. Well, we got married and he kept his word. He's going through hell.
You guys were talking about fishing earlier. Just one more thing. What was Moby Dick's dad's name?
Oh my God.
Papa Boner.
Upper boner.
Papa Boner.
Okay, so here's Mexican word for the day.
Oh, here we go.
Habanero. I was gonna go deer hunting, but I didn't habanero.
I love those, actually. Those are some funny.
They are funny. I have
ass
it on
jokes.
I have notifications for them, so they're so stupid sometimes.
Is that a dad joke?
They're
Sure.
dad jokes for sure.
Yeah, that's a groaner, as my wife would say, groaner.
Groaner.
So I'll tell you one quick joke.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about quickies.
Another quickie, huh?
Yeah,
Another
I knew that was coming. That's why I tried to cover myself real quick. So
Cover myself real quick.
That's what she said. Cover yourself.
So this hair lip guy walked into a hardware store one day, and he walks up to the hardware clerk and he says, "Do y'all got any string?" And he said, "What did you just say?" He goes, "Do y'all got any string?" He goes, "String?" He goes, "Yeah, we got string." He goes, "How much you need?" He goes, "About that much." He goes, "Okay." So he sold him a piece of string about 3 feet long, right? And he watches this guy, and he goes over in the corner, and he takes this piece of string, and he throws this piece of string over his shoulder, and he pulls it between his legs, and he ties it to his weenie, and he's sitting there holding it like this right here. And he looks down at his weenie. He goes, "Last night, I met the most beautiful girl in the world, and you let me down." He said, "I keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer, and last night you let me down. So kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass."
Groaner. It's a groaner.
That's not a groaner.
One person laughed. That's a groaner.
When is it okay to beat up a midget?
Oh no, I think I remember this one. Go ahead.
When he's standing next to your girlfriend and he says her hair smells nice.
Oh my God.
Amy lost it. She done.
I was gonna say she's part Japanese and she's pretty short, and I thought it was gonna be okay right now because I was fixing to walk in there.
What does a 75 what is between a 75-year-old's boobs that's not between a 25-year-old's boobs?
Face.
Navel.
Oh my God.
Going downhill, brother.
No.
Boob socks.
What did the one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? We better get support or they're gonna think we're nuts.
Oh, I like that one. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Hurt.
Sorry, Sean. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I'm thinking to myself, hindsight's 2020. I should have ended it.
Why did I just get a PayPal request for $82 from Sean for the swear jar?
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh my goodness. Well, everyone, let's stay here. Let's go ahead and end all the live streams so we can continue this without, ruining our good name.
Integrity.
TV.
What? We're still streaming live?
Yes.
So thank you everyone that's been listening to this PPG rated show, and we'll catch you next week when it was PG, now it's PPG. It's a little bit worse than PG. Next week we're going to be episode 42, which is going to be really awesome. We're supposed to have Bart Berry, but we may not because he didn't go to the SIB course. So
neither did I.
I think we should all go together. I'd love to go.
I
want to go next year. Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. Let's go.
We'll have a whole panel that goes to the SIB.
Chris was trying to talk me into going this year after Thanksgiving, but I'm not going to be able to do it. I got to wait till next year.
We're doing para party.
Kyle O'Glee has
Kyle's got his party coming up.
Yeah,
here
Kyle
pretty quick.
O'Glee will have a Parafest party the day after Thanksgiving.
And if y'all are coming, I'm bringing.
Really?
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
Is that by invitation only?
No.
No.
Everybody's invited.
No. He posted.
Consider
on
you
Facebook,
invited.
everybody come.
And I will not
Bring
be
your
able to go.
camper.
Yeah, you can. If you can come down a day early or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want to leave Thanksgiving afternoon when you get rid of all your in-laws and stuff and kick them out of your house, you can head out.
I'll be in a different state.
Yeah, I'm gonna be frying turkeys down at Aviator, Florida, Thanksgiving Day. So I'm gonna miss it.
I'll be with my in-laws and outlaws.
Brian, I will be about 45 minutes from you. I'll be at Lake, or what is it, Camp Hardy or Hardy's Lake campground. So I'm be flying out of Wauchula. I might fly over to Aviators and back. Come see you.
Yeah, come do it, brother, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be frying turkeys. November 26th is Thanksgiving this year. That's also the 1-year anniversary of me getting my solo flight. So I hope to get
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. I trained down at Aviator last year, and I got my solo down there, so I'll be back for that. And that'll be probably flight like 90 or something like that. So pretty stoked.
You know, I met Aviator at the EFD, and I'm gonna tell you something. Those guys are a class act. You know, I met them, and I was taught. They were kind of asking me questions about Paraswag USA, and we were talking about. I was like, I'm just the little kid on the block right now. He goes, yeah. He goes, we used to be the little kid on the block.
That's true.
Yeah, Eric Farewell, the whole crew, man. They're,
they're top notch. Yeah.
When's Eric going to jump on our show?
Well, I was starting to chime in on that earlier. I was talking to Eric earlier today, and you had mentioned that you're trying to keep it new paramotor pilots, but he's willing to come on the show. He's also somebody that's had an injury in a paramotor crash.
That'd be good to talk about because he had he broke his back, and then look at what he's done all these years. I mean, he's flown all these years. He's done a lot. So it would be interesting to know, what happens if you break your back. I mean, you can either say I'll never go and fly a paramotor again, or you become the biggest paramotor school in the United States.
You don't step on any more cracks or you'll break your own back.
Yep. That's right. Hey, I have a quick idea.
Oh my gosh.
What is the Mark? What is that? Resurgence? Who works with the injured
Resurgence
veterans?
PPG.
Yeah. I've got a friend that I'm gonna try to probably get into that. He's got PTSD pretty bad, and he's a great guy. He went over twice, and he's seen a lot of crap that young guys shouldn't be seeing.
Right. Well, with Quintana
Yep.
coming up, and that's sponsoring the veterans, it made me think about that'd be an excellent show.
Yeah, that is true. Quintana flying. I told you guys I was going to next week and
Who's
this
going?
weekend.
Who's going?
Okay, that flying that we are going to this weekend is all the proceeds are going to the veterans.
Yeah, it's really good.
Awesome. And since I'm Marine Corps vet, one of the things that I would like to do eventually too is open up a school and just train, vets for free.
That'd be awesome. Well, I mean, isn't Resurgence kind of doing that? I mean, it kind of helps.
No.
Or do
There's
they
a lot of people that are not getting trained because the funds are just not there.
Right. He told me that. He said they were working with the VA and they were, you know how that is. It's a lot of red tape. I was in the Army, by the way, 31 Mike.
Hey, let's have a fundraiser.
I agree.
To keep me from coming
Big
in there.
square jar fundraiser.
I tell you what, hey, let's do this. If you can get it going, because people like things that benefit them, I will donate pies as a fundraiser, and all the proceeds will go to the veterans.
Wait a minute. Does the pie
Don't say
have
it. Don't say
vagina
it,
on top?
Sean.
I'm just come on.
Sean,
We
stop
just
it.
know a lot
I knew
more
it.
pie.
I knew it. As
He
soon as
doesn't
Sean
want the
opened his
pie.
mouth.
He wants the pie.
You get a lot more for pie.
Amy, that's very
That
generous.
pie is priceless.
Like 3.1415 pie, right? I know my math.
Abby Rose
Yes,
can
1415768. Yeah, 5.
No.
The things that we remember from
8675239.
right.
Listen.
Remember in the kitchen
Wow.
the other day? Abby Rose sang the whole pie song to Mark. He didn't believe she knew every digit of pie, and she sang the pie song.
That was freaking crazy. I've never heard that before. That was
I
wild.
never heard the pie song.
Hey,
You guys
back
are
to
also.
PPG real quick. Amy, I think you got a great idea. I don't know how many pies you could sell and the money you could give but it's very generous. Now, seriously, I mean, like Brooke was on our last show. Y'all got your head stuck.
Hey, it's Sean, man. It's Sean.
Yeah.
It's late at night. I'm an old tired
He
grandpa.
doesn't help over there.
Come on.
Hey, y'all think I'm kidding you? Check out Chocolate Armadillo on Facebook. Y'all will freak out what she can do.
Chocolate armadillo.
It's very professional. She, all joking aside, she's very freaking talented when it comes to cooking.
And if you mistype that on a different website, you're going to be in a whole different area.
So anybody that can do something and contribute to Research PPG, I mean, they are the wounded warrior of the paramotor community.
Yep.
And they really do a lot. Todd Scandrett reached out to me recently, and he's, if y'all don't know that name, he's the founder and CEO or whatever of Resurgence PPG. He was coming through South Alabama. Unfortunately I was not in the area, but I hooked him up with a LZ, and I missed the opportunity to fly with him. But he gave me a couple free shirts, and I really support what they're doing. I know Aviator supports what they do, and I would love to see more people contributing to them. I have personally, and I know like one of our last guests, Brooke Sheffield, he wants to get something going with Resurgence where every bottle of CBD oil he sells, a percentage of that goes to Resurgence. So anybody that we can get on the show that will share in that cause, I think will help a lot of people out there, veterans that want to fly, get in there.
Let's do a show. Let's do a Resurgence PPD show.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great idea.
Let's do that.
And-
Get Todd on.
Amy will sell the vagina pies.
No, that was a cake.
You gotta stop, Sean. My head is going to explode with jokes.
Hey,
Seriously,
the best pie that she makes is a hair pie.
that is not true.
Okay, it's a no hair pie. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I thought it was a landing strip pie.
That's so not. No, it's not even a
Linda,
landing
Linda's
strip.
like, oh my God, why am I still on this show?
Hey, the LZ has no landing strip. Okay.
No,
Oh my
it isn't.
gosh. TMI. TMI.
That reminds me of a time that I was asked, what kind of bees make milk?
Honeybees.
Boobies.
Why am I the only one that knows that joke?
Wow. Shane knows the joke.
Hey, no, really, Brian, seriously, Thanksgiving's too soon. Christmas is coming up. I'll do pies proceeds to go to sponsor for the surgeons.
When would, let's see,
That's
if,
something you could do on your show, Sean.
yeah,
She could
I was
actually
thinking that would
do
be great.
do donations on that day when you have them on there. Get donations for that, and those donations, and Amy can donate some pies for
Bart
surprises or something.
Barry was supposed to be on next week, but because he didn't do the SIV course, how about we change this the 16th to Resurgence PPG donation day?
And
just do,
can we get with Todd and set this up so he's on the show? Or
yeah, let's
That's what I was just going
let's-
to ask. You want me to reach out to him?
yeah, let's go
Yes.
ahead and just do a Resurgence PPG and see how much money we can raise on one podcast.
And y'all let me know, do you want like normal pies or do you want alcohol pies?
No alcohol. No, just do your normal pies. Do
no,
your
because you can't mail those
Yeah.
legally.
no.
We get it cooked out.
She's
I
done a
would
lot. Of,
say any of our former or future guests that we've had on that would like to that have some sort of businesses that are interested in contributing to Resurgence, we should try to get those people back on the show as well next week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
With Todd.
That's cool.
That sounds really good. So the 16th next week, Monday, is going to be Resurgence PPG. Let's do things too, like if we have something like t-shirts. I know that we're normally giving away t-shirts, but how about we do like buy the t-shirt. You spin the wheel, you have to buy the t-shirt, and the money goes to Resurgence or something. We'll figure out some way
that
of,
would work. Yeah, just the
And the
because the
donating
t-shirts are very inexpensive to print.
Yeah.
You know, they're not that expensive. So if we could just cover the cost of the shirt for my apparel guy, which is pennies on the dollar. You know, we sell them. Well, I'm not going to get into the money, but it's cheap. Their t-shirts are cheap.
Okay.
But they still cost. If I can get the cost for that, all the rest of that money, which is a huge amount, would go for all that.
Yeah.
We
Brian-
could step it up, man. We could put our own names on wheels and spin the wheels, and whoever's names get selected makes a donation.
Yeah.
All the businesses, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, anybody that can get anybody for next week, let's just make this whole week for Resurgence PPG. If anybody's still listening, probably not. This is like, oh boy, these jokes are horrible. Just
I
email.
like boobies.
We still got 8 people.
Boobies was good.
Boobies is good.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people here and 8 people watching. So I think we're the only people here. Anybody that wants to donate anything for Resurgence PPG for November 16th, please email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Get up with Brian or Shane, Linda, JP, anybody that's on here, even ParisWagUSA.com. And
that was close.
I try my best, you know.
I'm gonna send you a mic.
I need a mic. And let's see what we can do. Let's do this. We got a week.
I'm in. I look at this like a challenge, man. We'll spend the next week on Facebook and whatnot, and we'll try to get up a gathering of people. I'll do my best to get Todd here, and then yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome.
Know,
I like it.
Something else, you know, and this is something that's been going on in my head that I really haven't talked to a lot of people about. But you know, we are Paraswag USA. I am carrying a frame that comes from Bulgaria. I would really like to get this company to where most of our equipment is either made or assembled or something to do with the United States. You know what I mean? Because you know, that being the name and us pushing that kind of thing, plus trying to team up with organizations like Resurgence and raise money for them and get those veterans. You know, I come from a family of veterans. You know, my dad was in the Korean War. He was injured.
So I mean, I come from a military family, and I have friends that have went over there and fought, and they've come back and they're messed up. And so we all know here, because except maybe Amy, we all know what it feels like to get in that sky and fly and forget about everything else that's going on in the world. And those guys right there deserve it more than anything.
I've been in the sky twice. Kyle, let me
J-
sit here.
JP has a question on our Zoom chats. Why can't you mail an alcohol pie?
You can. The
You
alcohol
can't.
cooks out. It's perfectly legal. The alcohol cooks out. I've already talked to the Texas ABC, and it's perfectly legal because it cooks out.
She was on this trip for a while where she was going to make some desserts with alcohol in it. So she did a lot of freaking research on it.
Well, the thing
Good for
is-
her.
No, the thing is, I'm a Southern girl, Texas girl. My whole life at Thanksgiving and Christmas, I have a family member that makes alcoholic cakes. My granddaddy, he made rum cake for every holiday. My daddy made the white wine cake, and I still do white wine cake because everybody loves it. I grew up with alcohol being baked in our stuff. Sorry.
Mark, just so you know, out of all jokes aside, I could listen to your wife talk all night long. And she's got the Southern accent. I just love it.
Yeah, she's country, all right.
It is country.
She's putting alcohol in desserts. She's country as hell.
Hey, she makes me sweet tea. What's up?
Yeah, I was about to ask about sweet tea.
Yeah, that's all I drink is a sweet tea.
And what kind of tea do I drink?
My tea.
No, I drink unsweet tea.
Oh yeah. We used to have this running joke. I used to switch the teas on her. We'd go order tea like from McDonald's or something, and I'd push all the things on top so she wouldn't know which one was sweet and which one was unsweet. And we would go around the house and catch each other's cups sitting there, and we'd switch them. Yeah,
something tells me you got some really good videos at home that you would love to put on here.
I wish we did. I wish we did. We could make a whole show on it. I can promise you.
I told
We've
him
chased each other through the house naked because we try to pour cold water on each other in the shower.
and ice. No, I told him, I said, we need a YouTube channel. We need to have cameras in our house and record our stuff. People would die laughing watching.
Yeah, we go to jail.
Shane will lend you the cameras and he'll edit everything up for you.
I bet he would.
No, seriously.
Nope.
He's got a really good computer.
Hey, we have this running thing around here called Florida Man. Have you ever heard of that?
Florida Man?
Yeah.
I know Florida boys.
Yeah, so in Bossier City, in Louisiana, they have a thing on the radio because all there's always some weird story about Florida Man. Florida Man caught in Walmart naked or some kind of crazy stuff. So anything nuts that goes on around here, they say they started off with Florida Man. I was just referring to you.
Oh, I'm fine with it.
Quick question. Going back to the resurgence and about veterans and helping to sponsor and everything. So, because I come from a family of veterans also, my granddaddy and my daddy. So, and that's how Mark mentioned I'm part Japanese. My granddaddy met my Mima stationed in Japan. So, anyway, so he did 2 wars and everything. And my daddy, got drafted in also from the Army. So what about an auction or something like that? When you're talking about people donating or something, we could auction off pies or auction off.
Yeah, I tried to do that at EFD. When I talked to Michael Holiday, I wanted to donate a frame and do a raffle on the frame.
Raffle. There we go.
Everybody do a raffle. We put money into it. They put a ticket in, and your ticket gets drawn, and all the money I wanted to go to the hurricane victims in South Louisiana. That's right after all that happened, right? But
You said what?
Kansas doesn't allow you to do anything like that. It's against the law.
Yeah, but this is a show. It's different.
Yeah, I
Donation.
know, but I'm just saying that's why we didn't do it at the EFD because they wouldn't let us. So we
What,
just donated the frame.
What was the nationality of Amy? What's your nationality?
My
Toad sucker.
Oh, be quiet. I'm a quarter Japanese.
That reminds me of a joke.
Oh, no, Mark's full of jokes. He asks me all the time, can you see? How can you see? Can you see all of me?
I told her one day her eyes were they were like just little lines. I'm like, how do you see out of those little lines like that? And she's like, just like you do. I said, there's no way. I said, look how much of my eyeball is showing. There's no way you can see as much as I do.
Okay, but what's really great is that I'm in bed already and the lights are out and he's coming to bed. This man cannot see in the dark, so he can't tell my eyes are open or not. So he'll do stuff, and I'm like, I can see you.
Oh my gosh.
What was the
what do you call a young Vietnamese? I know you're not Vietnamese, but what do you call a young Vietnamese prostitute?
I have no clue.
Young ho.
Yeah. What's
This
the
podcast
German word?
is really going to hell.
What's the German word for virgin?
Oh, this is bad.
Good date.
I already
Good
knew.
date.
Come on, everybody
Good
knows
date.
that. Good
Yeah.
day. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Even Hay Bale knows that one.
Well,
I
here.
know outfart and infart. That's exit and on ramp and off ramp in German.
Well,
How do
here.
you circumcise a guy from Alabama?
Uh-oh.
You
Uh-oh.
kick his sister in the jaw.
Oh God. On that note, guys.
That's one of the, hey, that's funny as hell because Sean called me earlier and I'm like, Arkansas. I said, I don't know any brother, mother, sisters over there.
He did.
I don't know who has a
That's the
worse
first
rap,
thing that he said.
Alabama or Arkansas. But I just messaged Todd Skander. We'll see what he says.
Okay, that sounds awesome. On that note, it is getting kind of late.
Yeah, I got to
Guys, stay here. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, I got a bill.
Hey, he's got a bill. And hey, we all got a bill. It's really late. I really, truly appreciate everyone that's still listening to this clearproptv.com or paratalk.org or PPG Paramotors podcast or Grandpa's whatever. Who knows? I'm so tired. I don't even know what I'm on anymore.
Tired from
You
what?
actually look like you're part Japanese right now.
It's almost 11 o'clock here. I'm still drinking.
Hey, it's 9:49 here. I'm Grandpa. It's way past my bedtime.
Oh, you need to stop.
It's like 8:45 here.
I'm a
Way-
great grandpa, and it's way past my
way
I
bedtime.
gotta
past my
go.
bedtime.
I need to go and watch. I gotta go watch The Bachelorette.
Hi, Linda.
Amy
Hey,
makes
she's
me
got a bail. Bye,
Amy
Linda.
makes me go to bed. There's times that I won't go to bed because I have emails to answer and stuff to order and all that stuff. And she'll come in here with her hands on her hips. She goes, "You told me an hour ago you were coming to bed." I have customers to take care of.
Hey, now answer this
Yeah.
question. If your wife or someone like me came to you and said, are you ready to go to bed? Would you go to bed with them?
Yeah, if my wife did that, I would.
If
Okay,
my
well-
wife
Not someone like you though.
cake with a
Not
vagina
someone
on
like
it,
me.
it would
Okay,
be.
that's fine. Y'all heard it fresh from Mark. I'm no longer his
did.
wife.
We did. All right, guys, killing the live stream. See you later. Peace out. Till next time, Resurgence PPG. We're going to try to raise a
don't
$1
forget.
million.
Don't forget
$1 million?
Thursday night. Paragliding Talk.
.com.
Gotta be there, Sean. I will find you.
We get a question for Christine in the chat before we go. It says, what time do I need to be there to get on, get your name added? The show starts at 7 o'clock Central Time on Monday nights. Clearprop TV.
.com.
Yes.
All right, we're Audi 5000. Peace.
Hey, I charge for that, Brian.
Peace out.
Nice.
I'm loving this mic.